Namaskar, Adab, Sat Shri Akal. A very warm welcome, everyone. Um, Unfortunately, we were on Team Space or Twitter Space. Yes, it was not working VP. So एक बार फिर से welcome everyone. Good morning, afternoon, evening. आप जहाँ पर भी हैं. We will make this more like a Twitter Space session. So please feel free to join. यहाँ पर I'm gonna be myself. Be without camera थोड़ी देर के लिए. And I would encourage the way we were doing it on Twitter Space. Let's continue it here. I will ping the link in a bit. Give me 1 second. I know there were some conversations. I see Tanya ji here already, so I'm gonna take her in. Hello, Tanya ji.
Hello, Varun. Thank you for
Oh,
organizing this.
yeah. पता नहीं वहाँ क्या हो रहा था. No clue what was happening on the Twitter space. So we thought we'll make this as a Twitter space and continue
Right.
the wonderful conversation जो चल रही थी वहाँ पर.
Exactly.
हालांकि I could only read it. I could not hear anyone.
I know that's what we said that you were lost in
Yes,
the
Saloni
space.
ji, I was lost in the space. Exactly,
No,
I was lost in the space, but I'm glad to be back.
no, she said, "Are you all ready to go fetch him?" So I said, "No, from space, he has landed on his laptop." That's what.
Yeah,
Welcome, Sonal.
I know. Hello, Sonal. Welcome to the YouTube Spaces.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. Hi Tanya. Hi Varun.
Good.
Hello, hello. Yeah, not sure what was happening there, so I thought let's just do it. I know a lot of people wanted to speak, so I'm making this as a space, similar space, Twitter. And unfortunately, Sonal, I know you said something, and then Rudraba was saying something. So I hope if you guys can, all of you can repeat and maybe express your views again, so that we could all
I
hear
will,
now.
Varun. Yeah, I will. This is much more stable actually. Spaces, the audio, there are a lot of bugs, so I think we
Right.
could, it was stopping the audio.
Correct. Correct. And yeah, so before anybody else starts, guys, I'll just give a little bit. I know a lot of people have been DMing. A lot of you already know I am outside, so I don't have to explain every single time. But another couple of days we'll be back, or उसी तरह से we'll continue speaking about everybody. We're not gonna leave anyone. हालांकि बहुत सारे लोगों को लग रहा है कि Varun is gone and this platform is almost we won't have such sessions around the justice movement. तो उन लोगों को disappoint करने के लिए I thought I will definitely do this. That I'm not going anywhere, at least in the near future, and I won't let few people go for sure. So we all are going to be around. We are all going to be talking about Sushant. We are all going to be talking against all these Boulevard people and a lot more. तो जिन लोगों को ये लगने लग गया कि we're not gonna be talking anymore and the fight for justice has ended or stopped. Unfortunately for them, we are not stopping. But मैंने पहले भी बोला था, I don't know if people heard on the spaces. This is not about all the celebrities. This is not about people who are famous or known. This fight is for people who are even unknown, people who are just like me, you, anybody, be it Sonal, be it Rudraba, be it Saloni. I mean, we are all common people with our common aspirations. Of course, कुछ लोग हैं जो uh, feel they can target people like us और हमें चुप करवाया जा सकता है. Unfortunately, now that is not the case. It used to be the case कुछ महीनों पहले, कुछ साल पहले. All thanks to Sushant Singh Rajput, people have awakened. People have really opened their eyes, ears, and their mouths as well. अब हम कोई भी चुप नहीं बैठेगा. किसी के साथ भी कुछ गलत होगा, there will be a kind of army of people supporting each other now. और अब हम injustice किसी के लिए भी नहीं सहेंगे, not only for ourselves and not even for anybody. So उसके पीछे अभी recent past में भी बहुत कुछ हो रहा है. There are different tracks running. There have been other warriors who've been targeted, tagged. uh, they are really being literally maligned for no reason. Oh, I see Bridge as well. Hello Bridge bhai, kaise hain aap? Good to see you here. And that's another thing. YouTube का ये भी फायदा है. बहुत सारे और लोग हैं जो जिनके साथ हम कनेक्ट नहीं हुए, या वी नॉट बीन एबल टू काइंड ऑफ बी ऑन द सेम platform or screen. They are also able to connect, so I'm glad I started off this session. So Bridge, I know we will briefly touch upon the issue in which you also partly got pulled in बिना मतलब के, क्योंकि कुछ ऐसे लोग हैं जो हर जगह अब if pardon my word, but गंदगी मचाने के लिए जा रहे हैं. And this is something which was expected, I would say, because uh, बहुत सारी ऐसी मूवमेंट को खराब करने के लिए चीजें हो रही हैं. स्पेशली मैं पहले भी बोला था, मैंने ट्विटर पे भी बोला था, और अदरवाइज भी आई हैव सेड these people 14th के अराउंड they will start popping up. एकदम से इनकी एक्टिविटी शुरू हो जाएगी. अब तो ये नए नए फेसेस लेकर और लोगों को सामने आगे कर रहे हैं, और जो मास्टरमाइंड है वो पीछे बैठ के लाइक रिक्लाइनर पे बैठ के दे आर जस्ट गाइडिंग दीज न्यू फेसेस टू टेक कंट्रोल, टेक चार्ज. एंड उससे ये होता है कि ये जो न्यू फेसेस हैं उनको बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट मिलता है, इनको टाइम मिलता है थोड़ा और एक्स्ट्रा, बिकॉज I have personally experienced it with so many people now. I've lost count. And that is the saddest part of my journey, I would say, in this whole, 1+ year. कि बार बार इस तरह के लोग, गलत लोग अपनी एक गलत इंटेंशन से आते हैं, and they try to befriend you. They will try to be like, we are with you, we support you. They will pamper you. They will आपके ऊपर बहुत सारे praises और फूलों की मालाएं गिराएंगे, and then all of a sudden you see their real face. It takes some time for sure. So to address one of the questions which is very evident and very common, Varun, why does it happen only to you? Why does it happen only to you? Why does this happen only on this platform? Why do you get targeted? Partly इसका आंसर मैंने पहले भी दिया था कि शायद यही रोल है मेरा इस पूरे कैंपेन में, और यही मेरा शायद कंट्रीब्यूशन रहेगा कि ऐसे लोगों को एक प्लेटफॉर्म देके उनको सामने लाके उनको एक्सपोज करने में आई थिंक मेरा थोड़ा सा रहता है. एंड आई डोंट माइंड बीइंग दैट person. For that, I've already received my shitload of hatred and whatever, trolling, abusing, जो भी कहें उसको. But at the same time, it is very important to कुछ लोग हैं जो पीछे से इस कैंपेन को खराब करने में लगे हुए हैं. They're continuously doing it, and अनफॉर्चुनेटली उनके लिए कोई ना कोई आके सामने बहुत सारी बातें बोल देता है. There are people, without naming them right now, I would just give you some few details. There are people who are like almost like my grandmom's age or granddad's age, and they are maligning the family like सुशांत की तो सिर्फ एक ही सिस्टर है, एंड सुशांत के तो बाकी सिस्टर्स को तो सुनने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ. दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ वर्ड लैंग्वेज दैट सीनियर्स आर यूजिंग. They are also maligning youngsters, the young fresh blood in this movement. They are also being maligned for no reason, just because they are more aggressive, they are more vocal, and they want to raise their voice against certain things. They are also being targeted simply because they want them to be out. They don't want young energy in this campaign and this particular movement, which is again a very sad part. And I hate being that person जो बार बार इस चीज के बीच में खींचा जाता है. I'm being pulled into this since forever. The moment I went against a certain individual who is known as the fakester or the master of fake narratives, उसकी पूरी टीम के अगेंस्ट जब मैं होना शुरू हुआ, that's when this all nonsense started. And then now they've started sending some sophisticated, presumably well-educated people in the front, so that they could give it a more polished look. Unfortunately, again for them, we are not here from their I mean हमारे में बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं. There are many people who can easily counter them, and we are also not like them. We are also well educated and well settled, and we have a good command of over English as well. So if people think they can send somebody who can uh, you know tweak certain words or put certain words किसी के भी mouth में, that's not going to work out. And that's why I really want to commend Bridge, who was also being in a way indirectly ब्रिज को भी बेसिकली कहीं ना कहीं फंसाने की कोशिश हो रही थी. प्लेटफॉर्म जिनके भी हैं उन सबको ये किया जा रहा है. कुछ लोग ऑलरेडी देव गिवन अप एंड दे आर पार्ट ऑफ द कबाल, but there are very few left. And I'm gonna, at least from my perspective, on a personal level, again, I am not somebody who is powerful or somebody who kind of is a leader or जो भी मुझे बोला जाता है, मैं कुछ भी वैसा नहीं हूँ. But on a personal level, I'm a warrior and I will remain a warrior, and I will make sure कि अगर कहीं कुछ दिखेगा गलत तो I will definitely take action. I don't have a team, I don't have an army, I don't have paid bots जिनको मैं भेजता हूँ कहीं पर. If people see something wrong, they will definitely raise their voice. चाहे वो फैमिली से रिलेटेड हो, चाहे वो इवन सुशांत से रिलेटेड जो बातें कर रहे हैं, this is all fake. But I'll continue talking, but little later. And yes, VP, absolutely. I will start with, even though I wanted to start with Tanya ji, but let me just start with Sonal, because I think in the last 1 or 2 weeks, at least 1 week, we've seen a barrage of attacks on warriors who are here only for speaking for Sushant. ये लोग हमें अब ये इस तरह से टारगेट करने लग गए हैं कि as if we are giving any kind of certificates of validation. Unfortunately, we are not. We don't plan to, because we also are just like anybody who is here for the right cause. So फालतू में हमारे को किसी को भी टारगेट करना, बिना मतलब के हमें किसी चीज में इन्वॉल्व करना, but coming up with fake ideologies and fake narratives as well as fake degrees or certificates, ये सब, I don't care how somebody becomes whatever they want to become in their career, but using that as a title or using that as a validation for your for your speeches and your आज तो इतना भी बोल दिया गया, मुझे एक ट्वीट में मैं पढ़ रहा था कि कल को जब मैं बताऊंगा कि मैं कौन हूं तो सब लोग चुप हो जाएंगे. तो I would love to know, I would love to hear who you are. If you are bigger than God, then yes, come in front and talk to us. But Sonal, I think you were already speaking on a couple of things. Please go ahead, continue that, and then I see Rudraba as well. I think I missed hearing both of you and anybody else, and then we'll continue with Tanya ji and everybody to please continue talking about the different topics that you were covering. So Sonal, please, you be the next on the space.
Yeah. Yes, Varun. Hi. Thank you for this platform and thank you for taking time in the middle of your workday to do this. Sometimes saying out things is necessary. And as I was saying in the spaces also, there are many different kinds of fights, lots of internal fights, lot of external fights, and different layers. So it can be PR, but it can be personal ego. It can be so. For anyone who says that, oh, just ignore and be positive, I disagree. You can ignore certain things, but if you call yourself a warrior, right? And if someone comes and abuses you for speaking the truth and you don't say or do anything, how can even you become a warrior for Sushant if you can't even stand up for yourself? So yes, there are certain things that can be ignored, but we can't have that cookie cutter rule for everything. That, oh, let's ignore, let's stay positive. This fight is not going to be one like that. We are warriors. We fight for the truth. We fight where wrong is happening. Where we fight where wrong theories about Sushant are being peddled, and those supporting those, we have to fight head on with them. So I don't think ignoring everything and everyone is the policy. Then we should just shut down our laptops and phones and just sit at our homes and just watch what is happening. I am not one of them. So I will speak up. And in my case, can I say names for her?
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Okay. In my case, I was heavily abused by this choreographer, right? For asking a very valid question that why he was taking people's IDs and Aadhaar cards and opening the letters, and why he was doing that when they could have directly sent the letters. He said he wanted to collect the letters, and then but if he's collecting the letters and delivering, which he still has not been able to, why open those letters? It's a fraud, right? So when I questioned that, I was heavily trolled. My family was heavily trolled. Uh, Fine. I fought it, right? I did the right things. I complained. I fought it. I was not a victim. I am always been a warrior. I will be a warrior. And then this guy, this fake doctor, calling himself a doctor, it's a shame, um, comes and says, "Oh, that guy abusing is my karma." This guy, Senthil, sits on VA's channel, peddles fake theories about Sushant. Even on Bridge G's channel, he tried to do the same. Even Bridge G was saying drugs, he was like, "Oh, medication and prescription," and you could clearly see that. I am so glad Bridge Vani Ji stood up to and stood to his own point, and he questioned him. He didn't just accept that. So this guy, and guess what? Whoever, if you guys have noticed, whoever comes in this movement and something happens, every time these people target Varun. Why? See, I am not a, a moderator here. I stand by those who speak the truth. I don't stand by Varun personally, but I stand by him because he speaks the truth, right? I'm not a moderator here. But when this Senthil guy said, "Oh, it was my karma," and he sat on the chat on those other channels and spoke a lot about that, and when I started questioning him why he did that, what did he do? He started questioning Varun. Varun, you didn't let me come on your platform, and this and that. How does everything become about Varun? I just don't get it. I just don't, and this has been a pattern. So please, a lot of you guys have realized, a lot of you, those who are in the chat, you have realized that anything happens, something between me and Ganesh happens. Oh, it's Varun's fault that Varun brought him to his channel. Something between me and Senthil happens. Oh, it's Varun's fault that Varun didn't bring Senthil to his channel. I mean, how is Varun responsible for everything? I am my own person. I'm not a moderator here. I'm not. I go to many channels and I observe a lot of things, and I have my own brain. So stop targeting Varun on everything. And you know why, Varun, that is happening? I'm telling you on your face why this is happening, because you are one of the very few people now standing for the truth. The remaining all has become a cabal. And there are a few people that I really respect, and I watch them speak. And so those are the only ones who gets targeted. So this is a very structured kind of a thing that's happening. And again, coming back to that fake doctor, if I were a doctor, if someone questioned my qualification, I wouldn't get rattled. Either I would ignore or I would show a certificate. This guy got rattled, removed doctor from his name, and it's just this, and and this guy who's 3 times my age calls me, "Oh, you are my daughter's age," and then and says the abuser was right and it was my karma. Okay, would you read those abusive tweets to your daughter? Shame on you, Senthil. Shame on you. And you watch. I have many things on you. I will reveal it if you continue your dirty tricks. That's all I wanted to say, Varun, and thank you for the platform.
No, no, absolutely. And one thing which or a couple of things I'll add here. You very rightly said, I saw the kind of attack, or not even attack, the kind of tweets he posted on Twitter, showed me his real character. I was always thinking, and I'll be very honest here. Everybody, a lot of people, without naming names, a lot of people suggested me to stay away from him. Suggested me there was something fishy about him. Suggested me there was, some wrong things that were being done, or associated with him. And me being me, I thought, why do I go by hearsay? Why should I just listen to anybody and I was being respectful till the time all this thing happened. uh, and then he started sending me, this is my fake temple, this is my fake puja, this is my fake. And I was not even getting it. What is this all about nonsense that he's sending me on WhatsApp? I remember last year when he started sending me this his YouTube links and all that stuff, and that's where I was like, connect the dots on astrology, connect this, connect that, and he was like, so I was just ignoring, and I would not say I was ignoring. I did not have time for all that. So I said, let me just let's see, how it goes. And then he sends me a kind of a threatening that looks like you're not interested in getting me on the screen, you're not interested in giving screen time to me. I've seen your body language, you don't seem to be happy when I come on the screen, and blah blah blah. And these are all messages that he sent himself. It's not about me making up stories. These are all his messages to me on WhatsApp. And then he sent me an email that I would love to have some sessions, I would love to bring people. I mean, this is somebody who has been running his whatever, YouTube and all that stuff, and getting like 40, 50 people to watch it in like a couple of years. That's when people started pointing out that Varun, maybe he is here to get the additional viewership for his YouTube. And I said, he doesn't look like that guy. I actually spoke in his favor. I thought he was maybe trying something genuinely for the cause. The first time he told about his story, the police harassing his wife and all that stuff, that's how I think. Now I can, in his own language, connect those dots. That's how these guys start. Create those sympathy stories for themselves, and this is how, speaking for the country. And then he brought dharma into that. He wanted anything and everything that he could use, any dirty trick, any dirty card that he could play. He tried all that in the last, I would say, 24 hours. And that's when I started kind of giving him back. Till then I was very, very respectful for his whatever title. I really don't care whether he's a doctor or not, because end of the day, he himself very clearly said he's not a medical doctor. But whatever degree or whatever PhD or whatever thing he has done, people have even sent me that there is nothing. So if he has to prove it, please prove it to people. I don't really care whether you are a PhD or you are a doctor or not. And that's my take on it. I am here as a warrior. I will stand for any warrior. I will stick to that principle, no matter you are the prime minister of India, or you are the president of a country, or you are a CEO of a company, or you are anybody, be it a simple rickshaw puller, or you are whatever title you have, doesn't really matter for us. Everything is all about Sushant. We will continue. He started saying nonsensical things, and that's why I really want to just end this one last session on such topics, because this is not just about him. There are many more people like him who have been targeting people. Hashtags ka ek session alag chal raha hai. There is fights going on around that. Then there are people who are trying to do certain things on the ground. They are always targeted, and they are also being maligned. There are people who are trying to do a lot of things on the social media. They are also targeted. I mean, the whole intention. And then eventually the sisters. I already told you about the attacks on the family. This will not end if we keep on ignoring them. And that's why I agree with what Sonal was saying. एक टाइम तक था when you really wanted to say, कि चल यार ignore कर, चल ignore कर. Why do you want to get into all this? This is just muck. Why do you want to waste your time? Uh, but this is not ending, guys. I mean, end of the day, how much can we ignore? They have formed a huge, unfortunately, I'll tell you something, and I'm going to say it loud and clear right now. Unfortunately, we've lost some genuine warriors because of them. And I'll name one. I really believed, Rabia ji would see everything clearly. The way things are going, the way she is supporting the wrong people. And the reason I say wrong now is because of the facts that have come out. It's not because I am saying that, it's not because I have seen something, it's because of the facts that have come out. I really don't know how to make her understand make Rabia ji understand or show her the reality. And we feel sad. We really feel bad about, the whole fight for justice that even we wanted to support or we are still supporting for Jia. But unfortunately, she's like somehow blinded by these fake people. So I don't want to lose all the genuine people. It's very important to make sure there are new, YouTubers, there are new platforms, there are new places where there is still scope कि वो honestly चलते रहे. There is a huge possibility they might be sucked into this nonsense, and that's why we have to speak up. We are not abusing anybody, we are not hurling any kind of, गाली गलौज नहीं कर रहे, हम कुछ नहीं कर रहे, हम सिर्फ reality दिखा रहे हैं लोगों को, और वो बता रहे हैं with facts that we have seen. I was not even sure about some of the other IDs that you know some IDs which are being used to malign people deliberately. And एक खड़ा होता है, और the funda they use is कि दुश्मन का दुश्मन दोस्त. That's their ideology. And people ask me why are they doing it? What will they get? Are they getting money? It's just not about money. It's about deviating people from the real cause. हम लोग टाइम खराब कर रहे हैं. If I'm on vacation, I'm wasting my time on addressing these nonsensical, tweets, chats. There were other people. आज मैं देख रहा था, even Sonia ji, she was being targeted, and she was being मुझे तो कुछ चीज़ें obviously, I'm not in touch with everyone on a daily basis या weekly basis. मुझे तो कई चीज़ें ऐसे पता चलती हैं जो social media से पता चलती हैं या Twitter से पता चलती हैं. Some people, like this individual, wanted to meet her, and I'm so glad that her gut feeling told her not to do that. You cannot, ये लोग कार्ड प्ले करते हैं. SSR warrior है, we should meet. I'll tell you, I met, there is Dheeraj here in the chat. uh, when he wanted to meet, my family definitely had a little bit of thing. Okay, who is this? Tell us who this guy is. Give us the number and all that stuff, because everybody feels scared. Do you want to really meet anybody? ये हालत हो चुकी है हमारे इस मूवमेंट की कि बीइंग अ फेलो एसएसआर वॉरियर, यू आर स्केयर्ड टू मीट वन. You are scared to even talk to someone on social media. You're scared to even call someone and exchange any kind of details around what you're planning to do. हम इस तरह की नौबत पे ला चुके हैं इस मूवमेंट को. Is this how we really want to take this forward? ये these are signs of finishing off, क्योंकि ये लोग करना ही ये चाहते हैं. That you met me too. Exactly, Arun. Yes, see, end of the day, we were meeting for a campaign, right? We were meeting for a thing with where there were more people. All I'm talking right now is people really wanted to meet. Like, there were so many messages that came in when I was in California, and I mentioned it. I'll be on the East Coast. There were people who wanted to meet, but I have my own kind of restrictions and constraints and my fears. और मैं उनको I cannot forget or forgo those threats. So I have to be very careful around that. But अब हर कोई personal attacks करने लग गया है Twitter पे, social media पे. They're making videos and all that stuff. So these people really need to stop, and you guys need to see. And my urge only to those platform owners is, there is a pattern. There is a pattern here, guys. Please, please, please make sure if you see somebody, um, just like these guys, please stop them. Don't encourage them. Don't give them the platform or the screen time. These people need to be kicked out. They have really, really stopped or paused the entire movement. They're trying to do it, and they will use anything. Like this guy used dharma. I mean, he went even to my religion, and I warned him. At that point of time, I had to warn him that, what, don't get to my religion, don't get, because I'm a very proud Hindu. I don't take any nonsense or shit around that as well. If I don't take around my family, same thing for my religion. Now he was trying to bring Sanatan and all that nonsense, and you could be a teacher, preacher, whatever you want to call. Don't bring that to me. And you bring it, then you will get it. अगर मैं, if I am humble, if I am very, very nice when I talk to people, I can really get bad as well. So don't take my humility and my humbleness as my weakness. I told you very clearly, and I put up certain messages, and I will put more messages if I have to, showing your real, self. So, again, I don't want to, take all the time. I know there are other people. Rudra, I think you were also saying something. Please go ahead. Consider this as the Twitter Spaces. The way you were talking, please go ahead.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, I'll be more comfortable to convey my every thought in Hindi. So I'm
बिल्कुल
really sorry. Yeah,
बिल्कुल
so
बिल्कुल
I'll be, yeah, I'll be most comfortable in speaking in Hindi.
श्योर श्योर
तो
श्योर
उसमें क्या आता फील भी आती है और अच्छे से कन्वे भी कर पाऊंगा पूरा। तो ओके, सो कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स है जो मैं कन्वे करना चाहता हूँ। सबसे पहले कि जो टारगेट करने वाली बात पे है, जैसे कि मैंने पहले भी कई बार कोट किया है कि एक बार ये ट्रोलिंग के सह सह के हमारी चमड़ी कुछ हद तक मोटी हो चुकी है, बट इट डजंट मीन कि हम इग्नोर करते रहेंगे कोई चीज अगर हो रही है हमारे आसपास, क्योंकि एक सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट बोल के भी चीज होती है, बहुत सारी चीजें होती है। तो ऐसे केस में क्या करना चाहिए, कुछ लोग बहुत गलत काम कर रहे हैं, वो अगेन आई एम नो वन टू जज, आई एम रियली सॉरी, बट एक मैं अपना ओपिनियन रख रहा हूँ कि कानून को कभी अपने हाथ में नहीं लेना चाहिए। नेवर टेक लॉ इन योर हैंड्स। व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग यू कि कोई अगर आपको लेट से आपके मम्मी को, आपके घर वालों को, आपके फैमिली को गाली दे रहा है गंदी गंदी, तो सुशांत जी भी हमेशा यही सिखा के गए हैं, क्योंकि आफ्टर ऑल हम कहीं ना कहीं तो भाई उन्हीं के लिए लड़ रहे हैं, तो वही ये सिखा के गए हैं कि देयर इज अ प्रोसेस टू फॉलो द सेम। इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट कि हम ही अपने हाथ में लॉ लेके उसको करने लगेंगे, हम भी गाली देने लगेंगे तो फिर हम में और वैसे जो गटरवुड के या अदरवाइज भी जैसे भी ट्रॉलर्स है जो भी हैं उनमें कोई फर्क नहीं रह जाएगा। ठीक है, तो पहली चीज हमें ये इंश्योर करनी है कि देयर इज अ ड्यू प्रोसेस ऑफ लॉ। आप जिस भी रेस्पेक्टिव कंट्री में हैं, एंड आप अगर एनआरआई हैं तो लेट मी टेल यू, आप हालांकि ये सारी चीजें मुझसे बहुत बेहतर जानते होंगे। आप यहाँ पे, मैं सारे एनआरआईज को कह रहा हूँ क्योंकि आप यहाँ पे मैं सिर्फ वरुण जी की बात नहीं कर रहा, जितने भी एनआरआईज हैं, क्योंकि इस मोमेंट में एनआरआईज का होना काफी इंपॉर्टेंस है, मैं वो भी बताऊंगा कैसे। बट आपकी तो और अच्छे से बल्कि पहले सुनी जाएगी, अगर आप यहाँ वहां से यहाँ पे कंप्लेन करते हैं तो ये बहुत ही और भी मतलब अच्छे से जो है, मतलब रिलेटिवली जो है इस पे एक्शन होगी। तो एक ड्यू प्रोसेस है, उसको फॉलो करें, ट्विटर में भी रिपोर्ट करें और लॉफुल जो एक्शन लेना है वो भी लें। बट गाली देना, अपशब्द का प्रयोग करना, दैट इज समथिंग नॉट वी मस्ट डू इन माय ओपिनियन। ये रहा मेरा पहला पॉइंट। अब आते हैं दूसरे पॉइंट पे। अगेन यहाँ पे मैं तो सेल्फ ऑब्सेस्ड नहीं हो रहा, या फिर यहाँ पे मैं ऐसा नहीं कि दिल्ली का हूँ तो इसीलिए उस चीज की बड़ाई कर रहा हूँ, बट मैं आपको एक फैक्ट बता रहा हूँ। जनरली आपने देखा होगा कि दिल्ली में जो ग्राउंड प्रोटेस्ट होते हैं, और स्पेशली जो हाल फिलहाल में हुए हैं, कुछ भी हो जाए, सिचुएशन बहुत एडवर्स रही है, फिर भी एक मतलब डिफरेंसेस भी ऐसे लगते थे, मतलब मैं भी शौक था देख के कि कई बार ऐसा लगता था कि ट्विटर में या अदरवाइज सोशल मीडिया में बहुत डिफरेंसेस हैं। बट जब हम ग्राउंड पे उतरे तो देखा कि ये गजब की यूनिटी है। हाँ है, ये मैं कहता हूँ इस चीज को, हाँ है। कैसे है कि इवन जैसे दिनेश जी हो गए, मैं हो गया, रचना, मतलब जो मैम है, रचना मैम दिल्ली की, और भी जो बाकी लोग हो गए, तो एक ऐसा सिंक्रोनाइजेशन है। वो सिंक्रोनाइजेशन का रीजन भी क्या है मैं बताऊंगा कि द मोमेंट हम 11th आवर में कुछ प्लान करते हैं, ऐसा नहीं कि पहले से हमारी कुछ बहुत पहले से प्लानिंग चलती है। 11th आवर में जनरली प्लान करते हैं और बहुत ही वो हद तक सक्सेसफुल होता है या पूरा ही सक्सेसफुल होता है। अब उसका पीछे रीजन क्या है, जब मैंने देखा कि ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है कि दिल्ली के जो ये दिनेश भाई, मैं, रचना जी, दीपाली, बहुत से और भी जो लोग हैं, इन सब में इतनी यूनिटी है, लेकिन यही चीज ट्विटर में जो है सारे एस्पायरेंट्स के बीच में, जो अदर कंट्रीज, अदर प्लेसेस, अदर स्टेट्स हैं, उनमें नहीं है। तो जब बहुत इसको चॉक डाउन किया तो मैंने पाया कि इसका रीजन सिर्फ एक है कि जो हम लोगों का ये 5-6 लोगों का या 10 लोगों का या 11 लोगों का लिमिटेड एक ग्रुप है, उसको क्लैरिटी है पूरी कि हमारा एंड गोल क्या है, हम क्यों ग्राउंड पे उतर रहे हैं या किसके लिए उतर रहे हैं। और इसी चीज का सोशल मीडिया में कमी है। किसी ने एक बहुत ही अच्छा कमेंट लिखा था अभी यहाँ पे, क्या कहते हैं, इसी लाइव के कमेंट में कि हम अपने गोल से भटक चुके हैं, पर्सनल ईगो, पर्सनल फाइट्स जो है, पर्सनल क्लैशेस को ला रहे हैं। अगर हमको ये क्लियर हो जाए कि हम सुशांत जी के लिए लड़ रहे हैं, हम उस मिशन के लिए आए हैं, यूनिटी अपने आप आ जाएगी। हमें यूनिटी यूनिटी बार बार बोलना नहीं पड़ेगा, क्योंकि हमको तो पता रहेगा हमारा एंड गोल क्या है। दूसरा, एक हमेशा मैं जो एक चीज पे जीने की कोशिश करता हूँ और आगे भी करता रहूंगा कि ऑलवेज लेड बाय द एग्जाम्पल। 2-3 इसके मैं इंसिडेंट्स को कोट करना चाहूंगा। अगेन सॉर्ट ऑफ मैं पार्शियली नेम भी लेना चाहूंगा, लोगों को हिंट पता चल जाएगा। देयर वाज अ एनक्रिप्टेड लेडी, ठीक है, जो कि अब अगेन यहाँ पे मैं इस चीज को इसलिए हाईलाइट कर रहा हूँ कि इस बात को समझो, बेसिक एजुकेशन की बात कर रहा हूँ, स्कूल लेवल, एलिमेंट्री लेवल। आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एनी हाई फाई एजुकेशन। लेट्स से 6, 7, 8 क्लास के बच्चे को जो पता होता है कि देयर इज अ प्रोसेस यू हैव टू फॉलो। इवन आप अगर आपको सीबीआई को अप्रोच करना है, इवन पुलिस को भी अप्रोच करना है, तो देयर इज अ 100 नंबर की आप डायल कर सकते हो। तो बेसिक ये जो अगर नॉलेज होता है, आप ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट है उसको रेफर कर सकते हो, आप उनको ऑफिशियल जो उनके नंबर होते हैं उनको कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो, एंड देयर इज अ रूल जिसको कि हर कोई फॉलो करता है। अब कोई अगर बोलेगा लेट्स से कि चलो मैं मान लिया कि मेरे पास वीडियो भी है कि वो क्राइम जो हो रहा था सुशांत जी के केस में वीडियो भी है, मेरे मेरे मतलब मैं अपनी बात नहीं कर रहा, कोई भी आके क्लेम कर दे कल को, क्योंकि क्लेम करने वाले तो बहुत लोग आते रहते हैं कि क्लेम कर दे वीडियो है। अब वो कहेगा ठीक है, लेकिन एक शर्त पे दूंगा कि अगर सीबीआई मेरे घर में आके, सीबीआई ऑफिसर घर में आके, ठीक है, मेरे साथ ब्रेकफास्ट करेगा, लंच करेगा, मेरे साथ यूट्यूब में या कहीं पे लाइव आएगा, हाँ, वो मेरे साथ एक सेल्फी खिंचवाएगा, तब जाके मेरा मूड किया तो मैं दूंगा या दूंगी। ये कोई बात है? What bullshit is this? I'm really sorry for this word, but मैं शायद पहली बार ही है कि ऐसा कोई गलत वर्ड यूज करा। I'm really apologetic about the same, but what nonsense is this? There is a due process for the same. तो इसीलिए इंस्टेड ऑफ क्या कहते हैं कि किसी को टारगेट करना या अपशब्द का प्रयोग करना, आई एंड अदर पीपल जो वहां पे गए थे, वी व्हाट वी डिड कि सिंपली पहले हमने हेल्पिंग हैंड आगे बढ़ाया, और वो भी नहीं हुआ तो आर्टिकल लिखा, नहीं हुआ तो दोबारा गए, ठीक है, दिखा दिया कि भैया ये प्रोसेस होता है, देखो हम तो अब भी फॉलो कर रहे हैं। सिमिलरली एक कोरियोग्राफर जो कि सेंसिटिव डेटा लोगों का लेके, ऐसा सुनने में आया मुझे, बिकॉज क्या कहते हैं उस ना मैं वैसे इंसान का ट्वीट देखता हूँ ना वीडियो देखता हूँ, तो क्या कहते हैं मुझे पता नहीं था कि उसने क्या डेटा क्या लिया हुआ था, क्योंकि मुझे तो लगा था लोग सेल्फ सफिशिएंट हो गए हैं। मुझे क्या पता था कि लोग, अगेन मैं ये जो कह रहा हूँ, अगर किसी को नेगेटिवली लेना नेगेटिवली ले, बट इसको मैं पॉजिटिव कॉन्टेक्स्ट में कह रहा हूँ सो दैट कि लोगों की आंखें खुले। मुझे तो लगा था कि इतने लोग, इट्स नॉट ओनली अबाउट मी, इतने लोग जो हैं सीबीआई गए हैं, इट्स नॉट ओनली मी, मेनी पीपल फ्रॉम विद इन अस, और इवन जो एनआरआई भी है तो उन्होंने एटलीस्ट मेल किया हुआ है। अगर वो फिजिकली प्रेजेंट नहीं हो सकते तो देयर आर मेनी एनआरआई जिन्होंने मेल किया हुआ है। तो मुझे लगा इतना बेसिक कॉमन सेंस तो सबके पास होगा। इवन यू विल गेट शॉक्ड, यहाँ पे अरुण जी भी हैं, मैं सारी कॉन्फिडेंशियल डिटेल तो नहीं दूंगा या कुछ शेयर नहीं करूंगा, जब जरूरत पड़ी थी तो इंटरनेशनल कॉल के बहुत महंगे पैसे लगते हैं। अगेन राइट, अगेन मैं इसको क्यों कोट करो बता दूं कि इंटरनेशनल वहां मतलब यूएस से या आपके कहीं और कंट्री से अगर इंडिया में कॉल करेंगे तो उसका अलग पूरा रेट होता है। तो वहां से भी इवन कॉल करके पुलिस ऑफिसर हो या कोई और ऑफिसर हो, कॉल करना, चीजों को बताना, तो जब एक इंसान ऐसा कर सकता है, दो इंसान कर सकता है, 10 इंसान कर सकता है, तो ये कॉमन सेंस लोगों के पास नहीं है। लोग अभी भी सीबीआई के पास जाना, अगर इन केस लेट से कोई कॉन्क्रीट है कुछ, नॉट फॉर टू वेस्ट देयर टाइम, क्योंकि ये भी आप जान लो कि एज पर इंडियन लॉ आईपीसी 182, अगर आप किसी पब्लिक ऑफिसर को कोई गलत इंफॉर्मेशन देते हो जिससे कि अगर वो एक्शन लेते तो किसी पे कल को बुरा हो सकता है, तो वो भी एक सीरियस ऑफेंस है। हैविंग सेड दैट, अगर आपको लगता है कि कोई पॉसिबिलिटी है जिसको लेके आप डेड श्योर, इसलिए कई बार मेरे पास बहुत से एविडेंस आए, मैं ये नहीं कहूंगा कि वो फेक है कि रियल है, ऑफ कोर्स आई एम नो वन टू जज, बट अगर मुझे डाउटफुल थोड़ा लगा तो मैंने उस चीज को आगे नहीं वो सजेस्ट किया कि जाना चाहिए। तो जब मैंने देखा कि कोरियोग्राफर जो है वो गए वहां पे, जब नहीं हुआ तो सीधा कहने लगे इससे बढ़िया तो बॉलीवुड है। कैसे कैसी बात कर रहे हो भाई? इस कैंपेन में लड़ रहे हो और आप गटरबूथ का साथ देने का बात कर रहे हो। चलो ठीक है, मान लिया कि फ्रस्ट्रेट होके बोल दिए, दे दिया बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट। इवन माई अगेन आई एम नॉट डोंट वांट टू गेन एनी सिंपैथी और समथिंग लाइक दैट, बट कुछ चीजें हैं जिसमें कि मेरे घर में भी कुछ सिचुएशन चल रही है कि आई एम नॉट इवन क्या कहते हैं इन अ पोजीशन, इन अ सिचुएशन जहाँ पे कि मैं घर में अपने मम्मी को छोड़ के जा सकता हूँ। बट आई एम रियली ग्रेटफुल टू माई फादर कि जिन्होंने उस टाइम पे उनका ख्याल रखा। तो जस्ट इज टू शो कि नहीं, अब इवन शो से भी पहले था कि मुझे भी जांच करना था, देखना था भाई कि सही में ऐसा कुछ है क्या कि रुका जा रहा है, देयर इज समथिंग लाइक दैट। अगर था तो उसको सोशल मीडिया पे रखता। टू माय सरप्राइज, व्हेन आई विजिटेड ओवर देयर वर मेनी लेयर्स ऑफ सिक्योरिटी। होम मिनिस्ट्री, अगर आप कहोगे यार एचएमओ और पीएमओ में तो फर्क होता है, माय डियर फ्रेंड सिंपल गूगल कर लो, एचएमओ और आपका पीएमओ में सिर्फ नॉर्थ और साउथ ब्लॉक का फर्क है, मतलब दोनों आमने सामने हैं, जाना आपको अंदर एक ही उस रायसीना हिल से पड़ता है, और वो पूरा हाई अलर्ट बहुत ही सेंसिटिव एरिया है। इंडिया का वन ऑफ द मोस्ट सेंसिटिव जगह है। वहाँ पे ऑफ कोर्स वहाँ पे प्रेसिडेंट है, वहाँ पे प्राइम मिनिस्टर का ऑफिस है, होम मिनिस्टर का ऑफिस है, तो डेफिनेटली बहुत सेंसिटिव एरिया है। तो वहाँ पे बहुत में लेयर ऑफ सिक्योरिटी होते हैं। मैं गया, अब सिंपल सा बोला कि भाई पहले भी आके मैंने कंसर्न शेयर किए हैं तो मुझे जाके करना है। उन्होंने मेरा आईडी कार्ड देखा, उन्होंने क्रॉस वेरीफाई किया कि यस ये आता रहता है। एंड हु एम आई? जस्ट अ कॉमन सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया, जस्ट लाइक यू। गया, दिया, आ गया। अगेन जाता हूँ तो हमेशा ऑफिशियल रिसीविंग इसलिए भी लेता हूँ सो दैट कि आई नो बहुत से लोग आएंगे, वो कहेंगे भाई कागज दिखाओ, तो दिखा देंगे भैया, क्या दिक्कत है। तो अगेन ये दिखाने वाली चीज नहीं थी, तो ऑलवेज लेड बाय द एग्जांपल। तो मैंने ये चीज आज यहाँ पे सामने बोलने से पहले मैंने ऑन ग्राउंड कुछ किया। यहाँ पे मैंने का मतलब रुद्र मुखर्जी नहीं, मैंने का मतलब एक एसेसारियन, मतलब मैं आपकी बात कर रहा हूँ। तो अब आप अगर क्लियर हो जाओ एक बार अपने माइंड में कि हम किस मिशन से मिले थे, बिकॉज मैं आपको नहीं जानता, आप मुझे नहीं जानते। यहाँ पे हम आए किसके वजह से? सुशांत सिंह राजपूत के वजह से। आई डोंट नो क्यों लोग जो है भूल जाते हैं, इवन इंक्लूडिंग मी। बीच में मैं भी भूला था, भूला हर कोई गलती करता है, लेकिन गलती करने के बाद उसको सुधारने की कोशिश भी करता है। ऐसा नहीं कि आपसे गलती हो गई तो आपको गलत राह पे ही चलना है या आपको रिग्रेट ही करते रहना है। इफ यू हैव द स्कोप टू इम्प्रूव, जस्ट इम्प्रूव फॉर द सेक ऑफ दिस मिशन एंड फॉर योर ओन बेटर लाइफ एज वेल। हैविंग सेड दैट, आपको अगर पता है कि आप सुशांत जी के लिए यहाँ पे हैं, यूनिटी अपने आप आ जाएगी। तरीके सबके अलग होंगे, हम किसी को फोर्स नहीं कर सकते। इवन अगर मान लीजिए वरुण जी चाहे भी सीबीआई के पास जाना, तो इट इज नॉट फिजिबल इवन एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम कि वो वहां से फ्लाई करके यहाँ पे आके सिर्फ सीबीआई को कुछ देने जाए। लेट से अगर उनको कुछ मिलता है, ही विल ट्राई टू फाइंड सम अदर वेज कि जिससे ना कभी, अगेन आई एम सॉरी अगर मैं पर्सनली कह रहा हूँ वरुण जी, बट आई एम जस्ट स्टेटिंग अ फैक्ट कि
नहीं, मैं यहाँ
जिसको
पर I'll just add just a little bit, जिसने जो करना है, right, there are ways and means, simple as that. यहाँ पर कुछ चीजें थी जो मुझे शेयर करनी थी। मुझे उनके बारे में सेशंस बना के कुछ नहीं करना था। मुझे जो करना था मैंने ऑनलाइन ही सब कुछ भेज दिया। जिस जिसको भेजना था मैंने वो भेज दिया। तो यहाँ पर कुछ चीजें ऐसी होती हैं कि यू रियली नीड टू समटाइम्स, मैं हमेशा नहीं कहूंगा पर कभी कभी जरूरी होता है रुद्र, और यू आर एन आइडियल एग्जाम्पल फॉर दैट, कि कभी कभी सामने आके बात करनी पड़ती है, दिखाना पड़ता है, गाइड करना पड़ता है, रास्ता दिखाना पड़ता है, क्योंकि लोग मिसयूज करते हैं। जिस जिस टॉपिक के बारे में आप थोड़ा पहले बात कर रहे थे, उस पर भी मैं यही कहूंगा कि डॉक्टर भूपेश को भी बहुत रिसेंट लास्ट वीक में ही बहुत ट्रोल किया जा रहा है और बहुत सारी चीजें उनको भी कही जा रही हैं, सेम सेम टॉपिक। मैं बड़ा हैरान हूं कि अब तक वो ब्लॉक नहीं हुए या ये सब चीजें उनके साथ नहीं हुई। But this is how this whole cabal works. This is how they will work. They will not let you work. They will not let you do anything right. And at the same time, they will do certain wrong things जिससे हम लोग भटक जाएं और हम गलत रास्ते पे बात करना शुरू हो जाएं, टाइम वेस्ट करें। बेसिकली दैट्स व्हाट आई कॉल इट। दिस इज ऑल वेस्टेज ऑफ टाइम,
एग्जैक्टली
और हम यही कर
एग्जैक्टली
रहे
आई
हैं। और
टोटली
डिस्ट्रिक्ट
सेकंड यू।
14 के अराउंड मेरे को बार बार ये 14th का एक वो माइलस्टोन है इनका, एवरी 14th के आसपास इन्होंने कुछ ना कुछ करना होता है। सो दैट इज
और
अनदर।
लेकिन मैं वरुण जी आपको एक बात बता दूं कि इवन पता है मैं इस चीज को एकदम ग्रीन सिग्नल की तरह हमेशा लेता हूं। क्यों ग्रीन सिग्नल की तरह लेता हूं? कि अगर हमें रोकने की कोशिश की जा रही है, हमें मतलब हम पूरे एसेसारियंस कम्युनिटी की बात कर रहा हूं, इट मींस वी आर मूविंग इन द राइट डायरेक्शन, क्योंकि तभी हमें डाइवर्ट करने का, तभी हमारे रास्ते को ब्लॉक करने का कोशिश किया जा रहा है। अगर हमारे इन पॉजिटिव एफर्ट्स से फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा होता तो इतना जो शोर शराबा, इतना नॉइज और डिस्टर्बेंस और डाइवर्जन आता ही नहीं। तो इसको कभी कभी मैं ग्रीन सिग्नल के रूप में लेता हूँ। But those who are matured ones will, it's not I'm telling to ignore, but to raise the voice in a right way। क्योंकि क्या कहते हैं, कुछ लोग ये सोचते हैं कि हम उन्हीं के लैंग्वेज में, उन्हीं को उसी भाषा में जवाब देंगे या उन्हीं की तरह काम करके, तो दैट इज नॉट फेयर इन माय ओपिनियन। अगेन सबके अपने तरीके होते हैं, वी मस्ट रेस्पेक्ट दैट। इवन जैसे वरुण जी ने, अगेन वी मस्ट नॉट फॉरगेट कि वरुण, नॉट ओनली वरुण जी, बाकी लोगों ने भी क्या क्या एफर्ट दिए हैं। तो अभी आगे क्या करना है, सिंपल सी बात है, किसी के ऊपर भी अटैक होना है, अटैक हो रहा है या होने जा रहा है, तो हमें सबसे पहले ये सामने रखना है कि भैया ये इंसान जो है, चाहे कोई भी हो, ही और शी इज पुटिंग एफर्ट्स, तो हमें उसका सपोर्ट करना है। नहीं तो फिर ये मोमेंट में वो ताकत नहीं रह जाएगी जो जैसे पहले थी। हमें ये भी क्लैरिटी रखनी है कि हम किस मिशन से आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। एट द सेम टाइम हमें खुद भी स्टेप्स लेना है, हमें स्पून फीडिंग का इंतजार नहीं करना है। ये सारी चीजें रहेंगी। हम पहले भी अनस्टॉपेबल थे, आज भी हैं और आगे भी रहेंगे। जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम।
ऑलराइट, थैंक यू सो मच रुद्रबा। ऑलराइट, प्रियदर्शनी प्लीज, क्या कहना चाहती हैं थोड़ी वहां से?
Yes, good evening, sir. Sorry, good evening, sir. Actually, I want to say that recently also I have been targeted. Actually, one of our dedicated SSR warrior, she had put out a tweet with regards to Sushant, like writing that Sushant was an inspiration, Sushant was a philanthropist. So she was just putting out to carry on the SSR's legacy. So what I did was, as she is very near and dear to me, usually I used to comment. So I just put on some of our warriors tagged in that comment, and one of a lady who I checked, she have just wrote something very miserable with regards to one of our other assessor warrior from other state. She had wrote that like she had some issues with regards to the sanctity and the transparency of that warrior, and she had also told that we need to do RBI. So my question is, when someone is putting out a tweet with regards to carry on the SSS legacy, and I am one who was contributing to take means I was taking others that to carry on the tweet so that everyone will know, and we need to just make each and others well means timeline. I mean to say transparent, and also in a way that Sushant is not with us physically, but we should carry on his legacy. So I was just trying to support with a good cause of one of our senior assessor warrior lady, but that another lady, she came up with something that we should RBI one of our warrior actually, Varun sir, I can tell you personally in Twitter DM. So ये expected नहीं था. उसके बाद मैं जो दी बुलाती हूँ वो रोने लगी, लाइक शी टोल्ड दैट मेरा वाल पूरा गंदा हो गया अटलांटा, शी टोल्ड मी लाइक दैट, एंड आई वाज फीलिंग गिल्टी, आई वाज टेकिंग हर, एंड शी इज फ्रॉम असम एक्चुअली. सो मुझे नहीं पता था कि वो ऐसी हो गई है, एंड शी वाज बिफोर अ एसएसआर वॉरियर, एंड नाउ आई डोंट नो लाइक कैसी है वो, क्या है हो गई है. आई अनफॉलोड हर, एंड after that I'm also feeling guilty that why I tagged her. And पीआर्स तो पीआर्स ही है ना सर, बहुत पहले से हम लोग को अटैक किया है, लेकिन एसएसआर वॉरियर्स में से अगर इफ दे टर्न द फॉइल, इफ दे जस्ट गो ऑन अ रिवर्स एंगल, देन हम लोग क्या कह सकते हैं सर.
Right,
तो
right, right. नहीं,
या
मैंने
या
देखा था थोड़ा सा, तो मैंने देखा था, you were also targeted earlier as well for
या सर आप या
blocking
एंड दिस
for
केस इज वेरी रिसेंट सर, आई कैन सेंड यू इन. ओ ट्वीट डिलीट कर दिया, हाँ
sure,
वो ट्वीट
sure,
डिलीट
sure,
कर दिया.
sure,
या
sure. No, no, absolutely. I think, see, this is one point which we also want to talk a little bit about. I'm going to put
या
you on mute क्योंकि echo आ रहा है. कि बहुत सारे लोग कहते हैं कि वरुण, और अभी सोनल ने भी थोड़ी देर पहले डिस्कस किया था ये, कि they tell us don't give them importance, don't talk about them, just ignore them. ये इग्नोर करने का ही नतीजा है जो ये सिचुएशन यहाँ तक आई है. हम शुरुआत में यही कहते थे कि चल जाने देते हैं, छोड़ देते हैं, कोई we don't have to, we are not the only ones who really need to do all this. But now the situation has become that इतनी देर हमने उस चीज को इग्नोर किया that we really did not take action at the right time, and now it's become like a literal cancer. और इस कैंसर को फिक्स करना इतना मुश्किल होता जा रहा है. काश हमने पहले ही इन लोगों को हटा दिया होता. आई ऑलवेज से एक सबसे बड़े कैंसर का तो ब्लेम मैं लेता ही हूँ कि काश मैंने वो ना किया होता, तो काश ये चीजें. बट एट द सेम टाइम देयर वर सर्टेन गुड थिंग्स दैट केम आउट ऑफ दैट इंटरेक्शन. तो हर बार मैं इस चीज का ब्लेम तो नहीं लूंगा, बट एट द सेम टाइम दैट लिटिल mistake of mine has created a havoc in the form of multiple little, वो कहते हैं ना, कैंसर के पौधे निकल गए हैं इतने ज्यादा जगह जगह, and they're continuously doing this. So we still have to now fix the problem. We cannot just let this. एक तरफ हमें कैंपेन पे भी फोकस करना पड़ेगा, मूवमेंट को नहीं खत्म होने देना. एट द सेम टाइम वी हैव टू डू अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ दीज थिंग्स एज वेल, क्योंकि घर को जैसे हम रेनोवेट करते हैं तो घर को साफ रखना भी उतना ही जरूरी है. ये नहीं है कि घर नया बनाओ और पुराने घर को छोड़ दो. सेम थिंग, यू स्टे इन अ हाउस, यू क्लीन इट एज वेल. सो ये एक क्लीन अप एक्टिविटी है जो हमें साथ साथ करनी पड़ेगी. बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो डीएम्स करते हैं, मैसेज करते हैं कि छोड़ यार, चल छोड़. और उनको मैं यही कहता हूँ कि छोड़ना एक पॉइंट तक था जब तक छोड़ा, अब नहीं. क्योंकि ये लोग हमें नहीं जब किसी चीज के लिए छोड़ते, देन व्हाई डू वी हैव टू स्टॉप टेलिंग द ट्रुथ और फैक्ट्स. So thank you for that. I see few more people. I'm gonna make it short.
yes sir, और एक
Yes.
बात एड ऑन करना चाहूंगी सर. सर
जी.
they want to like I'm I'm feeling sad at some moment, and now also like saying that PRs तो जैसे PR होते हैं मैंने जैसे बोला, लेकिन within assessors if they start acting like PR, and that too within us like एक anti assessorians और एक assessorians, ऐसे होने से ये बहुत एक saddest point है सर. And they are also like आई डोंट नो हु आर अबव देम। वो लोग जिस तरीके से अभी एक ऑर्गेनाइज अटैक जिसे बोला जाता है सर, कुछ इस तरीके से ही किया जा रहा है। मतलब मैं भी कभी भी मेरे कमेंट्स में कुछ भी आ जाता है सर, और फिर उस चीज को सॉल्व कर देती हूँ, फिर दूसरा चीज आ जाता है। मतलब आई डोंट नो हाउ इट रिलेट्स टू विद व्हाट थिंग, बट कहीं ना कहीं हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ हैरेसमेंट फेस करना हो रहा है सर थोड़ा दिन से, और 2020 से ज्यादा हो रहा है सर अभी।
नहीं, अभी तो वेट एंड
Yeah.
वॉच, दिस इज गोना गो मोर स्ट्रॉन्गर। रीजन बीइंग, हम लोगों ने इस मूवमेंट को इतनी देर चला जो दिया, you know, everybody is rattled. Bollywood is rattled. Underworld is rattled. Obviously, some of the agencies are rattled कि हम लोग क्यों इतनी देर तक इसको चला रहे हैं, और they will try to break us up. That's the whole intention, and that's why I keep on saying that we have to. Absolutely, I agree with this statement. Saloni ji कह रही हैं, these peers come between us, showing and making us that they are true warriors, but show their true colors and remove the mask later. It becomes difficult to recognize them in the beginning. So ये एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम, और मेरे साथ तो ये बहुत ही बड़ी रही है, और बहुत सारे लोगों के साथ ये प्रॉब्लम हो गई है कि we believe in people, and then these people backstab us or show their real face. So that's definitely the saddest part. Anyways, Judy, please go ahead. Like I said, we'll do another one in the night, my night time, but abhi ke liye, let's keep it short and sweet. So please go ahead, Judy.
Hi, Varun. First of all, thank you for taking time
Sure,
out of
Judy.
your vacation and coming to solve these stupid issues about these, fraud doctors and so and so. But let me just start with this. I don't know who started this justice for Sushant movement. I really don't know who started it, but whoever started it, him, her, or them, I'm really thankful for those for who has started it, and God bless them. Um, s- and I joined this movement somewhere on Facebook, and as far as following YouTubers or you, it just happened because after Arnav stopped his shows talking about Sushant Singh, everybody got diverted towards YouTube channels to find out more about Sushant, and that's how we got into watching YouTube channels. Now coming to uh, I don't know whether Rudraba has left, but if he's somewhere in the chat, I hope he's hearing. When something was said to Sonal about, when she was targeted, I rarely go on Twitter and on these Twitter fights and all. First of all, I am nobody. I'm just a mother. I have told this to Varun many times, and I prefer remaining a nobody, and I prefer remaining working in the shadows for Sushant Singh's movement. Hats off to those who get on the streets and fight for this movement. It's really admirable for what they are doing. And there are many who work backstage who might be just be there to give their support, to contribute in whichever small way. As we say, every drop makes an ocean. So that's how I consider myself to be. So when Sonal was targeted, I felt like I won't say woman, a human being was targeted. We don't want to be biased and saying whether it's a woman, man, or them or whatever. A human being was targeted, and I'm mostly by. And then afterwards, it was said that she deserved it. She got it because it's her karma. It was a very horrible thing to say from coming from a person who says that he's so intellectual and he gives so many YouTube sessions and all that stuff. So I went on Twitter and I commented. Gave her my support from one woman to another, from one human being to another. And as many who are on Twitter with different IDs, they don't use their original names. They use Sushant's names, Futon. I've seen SSR and so many other things. So I also use a different name. And then this person, this fraud doctor says that, oh, you need to get a life. You don't even come with your real name. So let me tell this person, if he's hearing, Mr. Fraud Doctor, that I am Venishan. That's my Twitter. I have a life because I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a homemaker. Today's chore was I finished my chores from my house. I finished breakfast, lunch, and doing other things around the house. So that's my life. So if you're telling me that I don't have a life, I don't agree with you. You should ask your mother, what was your mother? If your mother was doing the similar things what I'm doing, then I'm pretty sure you should tell her so that she did not have a life. That's my reply to you, Dr. Fraud. And any sitting on that platform, going on that on a person's platform and maligning a woman, maligning a human being, how does that make you a great? How does that make you having an agenda? I just don't understand. That's my question to this fraud doctor. And I had told you that come on Varun's chat and I'll reply to you that what life I have and what I do. Though even if I go on with another name on Twitter, now that you know that my Twitter name is Venetian and I have blocked him because I considered this person to be like a dump truck. A dump truck is something in US which comes to collect trash. So he's full of trash and I don't want him to come and throw his trash on my Twitter. So I have blocked him. So that's my reply to him. And if anybody maligns any human being, irrespective whether he's a man or woman, they will be put in their place because these type of people are not required. They come with the name of Sushant. They come with saying that you cannot malign Sushant's name. Simple as that. Sushant is a divine soul. If you come here and malign Sushant's name in any form, any way, you will be taken down. That's my reply to them. Thank you, Varun.
Very, very well said, Judy. More power to people like you, like Sonal, and I cannot even say, I don't even have words. But one thing which I really want to say very loud and clear, uh, इन लोगों का यही, this is their agenda, this is their modus operandi. The way these trash people or this, they do their whatever work they are supposed to do is सेशन पे जाएंगे assuming and they will assume कि सारे लोग नहीं सुन रहे क्योंकि most of the people don't go to all the platforms, right? I mean, there are few who go to all the platforms. At least वो एक fake platform पे बहुत कम, तो वहां सोचते हैं वहां जाके कुछ भी बोल देंगे और वो चीज बाहर नहीं आएगी. Unfortunately for them, this is how they got exposed, because I would not have heard all this nonsense that he acknowledged, he said on that बाहर आएंगे दूसरे प्लेटफॉर्म पे, they will turn their cards and they will say, no, this was not how it is, we support the family, we support the sister, we support the everything, and they will be a totally different person. End of the day, their agenda is to get either part of the money that this cabal has, or they want to have a little bit of fame or visibility, or the third, or that could also be a part of it, they want to run their own platforms. बहुत सारे हैं हमारे इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे आए जिनको अपने यूट्यूब चैनल चलाने थे. Some of them publicly acknowledge it कि मेरा भी प्लेटफॉर्म है, उसको भी थोड़ा सपोर्ट करो. Some of them were playing the dumb role कि भाई हम लोग अब इसी बहाने थोड़ा सा अपना नाम बना लेते हैं, and then people will try to look into for our YouTube channels. But end of the day, Sushant, the divine soul, has the कहते हैं ना इतनी ज़्यादा spiritual power है that he eventually exposes them all without
Yeah, and
एक
just one more thing I
मुझको थोड़ा
want to
time
add. Sorry. I
yeah,
just want to add one more thing,
sure,
which
please.
you mentioned that, many people told you about him. Now, many people telling you about him is, I don't know about who the people, but that's really funny, right? Because looking at that person on the screen online, you get that intuition that there is something wrong with this person. Something is wrong. That's that if one person telling you is fine, 2%, 3%, but if there are so many telling you, I'll give an example opposite to this guy. I like to hear Arunji, who comes on and off on your channel, who speaks. He was so supportive of Sonal when he said that strong statement that you have to get to the brothers, then you can get to the
Yeah,
sister. You know,
yeah.
why didn't we get any sort of intuition like that? For example, sorry, Arunji, it's not meant to in a wrong way, but this is just an example. Why didn't we get this intuition for Arunji, that oh, there's something wrong in Arunji when he came to speak first time or second time? Why did we get this intuition only for this guy or for some other people? Because this intuition must be coming from somewhere, because the way he speaks, the way he tries to be all flattery and sweet, which sounds so fake. That's the reason why so many pointed out that there's something fishy about this guy. So that's the reason why, and ultimately it came out who is he actually. He showed his real face. See, I'm telling again, you keep on doing the wrong things. Sushant is going to bring out the dirt for each one. Might be it might take time, but he will spill the beans for each and every one. So please think before you act of what you are doing in this movement. If you're coming with a honest way of getting into this movement and doing something for Sushant, well and good. But if you have some wrong motives, beware, he will bring you down.
Absolutely right, and that's what is happening with them. The way these guys are getting exposed, it is so, मतलब इतना आसानी से चीजें सामने आ रही हैं. We don't have to toil hard or get into ज़्यादा जेम्स बॉन्ड बनने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ रही. I think it's all because of Sushant and his divine powers that these guys are getting exposed sooner than we expected. So I'm really, really happy, and more power to people like you, Sonal, many more, even Pradarshini, who don't, hesitate in coming out. There are a few more people who would come and speak up very soon on the platform to show the kind of, कहते हैं ना, जैसे मैं कहता हूँ, कई बार मैंने बोला, एंड आई हेट यूजिंग दीज वर्ड्स, के किस तरह के गटर के ये कीड़े हैं, किस तरह की गंदगी इन्होंने फैला के रखी हुई है. जब मुझे कुछ और चीजें पता चलती हैं, नाउ पीपल, somebody posted, या पता नहीं किसी ने बोला था एक जगह कि वरुण कपूर, तुम्हें तो पहले से ही पता था कि गणेश ऐसा था या वैसा था, तुमने पहले क्यों नहीं किया. पहले क्या नहीं किया, जब तक हमारे पास, और एटलीस्ट जब तक मेरे पास, आई एम नॉट 100% श्योर, आई डोंट ओपन माई माउथ, आई डोंट गो बाय हियर से, आई डोंट वांट टू स्प्रेड एनी फेक थिंग, या मैं झूठ नहीं बोलूंगा किसी के लिए कि भाई उसको मैं फंसा दूं या किसी को मलाइन करूं, या टिल द टाइम आई डोंट हैव एनीथिंग इन माय हैंड. नाउ द मोमेंट आई गॉट इट, I was just, I mentioned few things to the individuals, and that's why you must have heard एक सेशन में बोला भी था गणेश ने कि हमारे जो भी differences हैं, उसके बावजूद भी, at least he is doing certain things and all that stuff. End of the day, if you are standing for Sushant, but if you're not, standing for the truth, I will definitely speak up. But if you are doing the right thing and you've had done something in the past which is not right, maybe there is a chance that I might not speak up against you till the time you've mended your ways. And that's how I was. But now no more, क्योंकि ऐसे लोग बाद में आके कब backstab कर दें, you never know. And that's the case with Dr. Senthil या Mental, जो भी है, what he has done is. Anyways.
And thank you, Rudraba, and thank you for all those SSR warriors who have the courage to go on the road and voice their voice out for Sushant Singh. Hats off to y'all. Many blessings to y'all. More strength to y'all, and hope because of this contribution of yours, we reach our goals faster. So thank you, Rudraba, for doing that. That's all. I'll take your leave, Varun. More power to you, Sonal. Take care. Bye.
Thanks. Take care. All right. I'm going to take Shweta. Please go ahead, Shweta ji. कैसी हैं आप?
Hello. Hi, Varun ji. Hello, everyone. I'm all good. I hope सब लोग ठीक हैं, बढ़िया हैं. Hello, Sonal ji. Hello, Atlanta. So, जो ये टॉपिक है आज का, इट्स लाइक ये लोगों ने अपने आप को सेल्फ एक्सपोज कर दिया है और अब करेंगे भी. यानी इनके अंदर तो कोई पॉजिटिविटी कभी नहीं रही. ये लोग ने तोड़ना ही चाहा, तोड़ते 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 हमारी हिम्मत तोड़ने के कगार पे थे ये लोग. बट देन दैट वाज अ पॉइंट व्हेन कर्मा हिट बैक और इन लोग के मास्क उतर गए, थैंक्स टू सुशांत सोल एंड महादेव, कि ये लाइट हम लोग को दिखी. एंड यस, अभी जैसा आपने थोड़ी देर पहले कहा वरुण जी, कि हम लोग को अपना मोमेंटम बरकरार रखना है, बैलेंस आउट करना पड़ेगा बहुत सारी चीजें. और 14th के आसपास जो डिस्ट्रैक्टर्स होते हैं उनको भी मद्देनजर रख के वी हैव टू बी वेरी विजिलेंट इन एंड अराउंड 14th 15 जब भी हम लोग अभी अपना प्रोटेस्ट करने वाले हैं. सो दिस इज टू ऑल द वॉरियर्स कि अपने स्पिरिट्स हाई रखना है. वी आर हियर फॉर सुशांत एंड वी विल बी देयर अंटिल ही गेट्स जस्टिस. बिल्कुल होप्स नहीं लूज करने हैं. वी ऑल आर टुगेदर इन दिस. होता है कई बार अप्स एंड डाउन्स हो जाते हैं, बट देन यस, सेशंस लाइक दीज आर मोरल बूस्टर्स. आई मुझे हिम्मत मिलती है. मैं आप लोगों से बात कर जाती हूँ, मुझे हिम्मत मिलती है. आई फील सो गुड. So thank you Varun ji for having me here and all the
Absolutely.
best everyone for 14th. That's all I want to say
Yes.
and बिल्कुल भी मायूस नहीं होना है. We all are together in this. Thank
Exactly,
you.
and thanks, Shweta, for always being the one of the strongest voices. हम सब लोग उसी साइकिल से गुजर चुके हैं. We also go
जी.
through the same. चाहे वो ट्रोलिंग हो, चाहे वो नेम
Yeah.
कॉलिंग हो, या जो भी हो, but we
जी.
will not stop, and that's a very strong message. And on top of that, we are not also going to shy away from taking names and exposing people if it comes to that. And I really
Absolutely.
want to make that very loud and clear. जिनको भी आना है, if you have the courage, the guts, जो कि आपने लिखा भी है कि आप में बहुत guts हैं, the session is always going to be open. We are not going to block anyone. I would love to even hear what you have to say. And we're going to do another hopefully tonight, मेरी नाइट में, when we talk about a lot of people जिनके बारे में हमने बहुत देर से बात नहीं करी.
Yeah.
और तो हम अपने सेशंस तो करेंगे ही, चाहे वो बैक टू बेसिक्स हो, चाहे वो लोगों से रिलेटेड हो. बट मेरा सिर्फ एक सजेशन और रिक्वेस्ट सबसे है कि प्लीज स्टे फोकस्ड ऑन सम ऑफ द क्रिमिनल्स हु आर इन्वॉल्वड इन दिस. कल या आज ही किसी ने मेरे को टारगेट किया है फॉर सेइंग थिंग्स अगेंस्ट सलमान खान. और हैरानी की बात यह है कि सलमान खान के बेस के लिए भी सपोर्ट आ रहा है अभी भी, विच इज वेरी शॉकिंग. एंड आई वाज काइंड ऑफ टारगेटेड फॉर बीइंग वोकल अगेंस्ट सलमान, के सलमान की जगह कुछ और काम कर लो, ये मुझे कहा जा रहा है, और सलमान को ग्लोरीफाई किया जा रहा है. एंड आई विल नॉट स्टॉप, and I would encourage none of you to stop, please.
Absolutely.
All right, so thank you Shweta. जल्दी दोबारा बात करेंगे.
Varun sir, I would like to add up that among all the warriors, I know personally Shweta Di. She is one of very inspired and strong warrior among every one of us. And I would like to thank Sonal Di also and Rudrabha and all who have joined as a panelist here and who are watching, sir.
No, absolutely. Thank you so much. I know Shweta, Sonal, definitely. And another very strong, very solid warrior who has been a pillar of strength for not only me, the platform, but for a lot. RNS, you're also here. Rachna ji, you want to say something? Hope you're feeling better.
No, thank you so much, Varun. I just wanted to, we are all, whether we are getting trolled or, whatever is happening, the idea is we are still here, we are still going to continue no matter what, because abhi to itna, everybody knows how ziddi SSRians can be, right? Like true SSRians. So we are going to be outlasting and outliving our legacy will outlive anything else. So I just want to build on top of what Rudrabha said at the beginning of the Twitter spaces, and I liked how he approached the whole situation. Even in Patanjali Yoga Sutras, they say that if you are able to keep your mind strong, it's like there is, I don't exactly remember which sutra it is. If anybody knows, please, they're welcome to comment. It's like how do you keep your mind calm and still stay focused on the goal? Is there are 4 things they say. It says if you are in the company of happy people, just rejoice and just delight in the company. If you are in the company of unhappy people, just feel compassionate, because they are just acting out because they have some kind of they feel insignificant for themselves, they don't have their cup full, they have something that is going on because of which they're lashing out in public, they are trolling others, they are just not able to give people they are not able to fill other people's cup. So I think Rudraba was saying that let's just be compassionate towards all the people who are also acting in negative ways. And we see on Twitter from the past 14-15 months that there are some repeat offenders. They keep saying that oh मैं छोड़ रहा हूँ, मैं छोड़ रही हूँ campaign को, but छोड़ते ही नहीं है यार. मतलब छोड़ दो ना if you are really serious. So, so it's just like, so there's some repeat offenders. It's okay. We don't have to get carried away and everything. I keep wondering if we have to keep responding to every comment. Not every comment requires a answer, right? So it's okay. Some things can be left alone, but some things as serious as what Sonal has gone through, just because she is asking questions, she cannot be targeted. I mean, that is so insane, right? Just for asking the questions, doubt hai to just ask and find out. So what is the problem? And yeah, so just sorry, I'll just wrap up. So basically, the second point is if you're in the company of unhappy people, just feel compassionate, and wahan pe we should just leave it, because it's just important for our own peace of mind. And the third thing is if you're in the company of great, people who leave a legacy, who inspire and motivate and all that, just rejoice, just thrive, just soak in, and just get bigger than the cause, and just contribute. And the fourth thing is, if you are in the company of wicked people, just completely detach yourself, because they don't have anything to offer, and if you get attached to them, they're going to only keep taking away from us. So 4 things, these are not my sutras, these are Patanjali Yoga Sutras. And it's just, I just thought of that when Rudraba said we need to have compassion for those of us who are just acting in strange negative ways and are repeat offenders. So just that's, and thank you, Sonal, for sharing your story, and Judy and Atlanta, Priyadarshini, Shweta ji. Thank you, Varun. I know it's you have been having a busy week and you're still here. Thank you.
No, but this was really important, and like I said, Rachna, it was so good to have you or see you back after a little break or whatever you want to call it, but a forced one. But there are few people who are really really required to be in the front, to be doing certain things to motivate people, to inspire, and you happen to be one. While you were away, there were people who were constantly asking, looking for you, which is really what is very inspiring. We really need people
Okay.
like you to be there.
Okay,
And
great. And I appreciate that. Just want to give platform to other people. So
sure.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Thank you so much, Rachna. And thank you again, once again, to everyone who has been sending messages and DMs, and even on Twitter, right? I see a lot of good responses. I just want to give a shout out. Even I'm coming online. I'm ready to face you. I'm also recording this video from the first frame. Perfect. That is good. So you invited me to come. I'm coming online. All right. So Senthil is coming, and I would. I'll be waiting. I am waiting. I hope you have the StreamYard link. You don't have to record anything, Senthil, because this is a live session. It gets recorded. YouTube doesn't edit it, and you could use it, to the best of your abilities or capacities. But I will wait for you for a few more minutes. It is 1 hour and 14 minutes. So please come on board. I don't want to share screen with that abuser. Sure, Sonal. I think I'm good enough to handle any of those abusers or anybody. So here we go. To be in the front, to be doing certain things to motivate people, to inspire. And can you please mute your audio? Who is this? Okay. Yes, Dr. Senthil, please. Yeah, there is a video playing in the background. I'm absolutely. Yes, please go ahead, Dr. Senthil.
Yes, Varun. Yes, you invited me to come, so I have come here. And because many people may not know that I did not abuse anybody, and I came to your channel, and I was with you for the last 1 year, and I was only coming regular to your channel. I was not going to other channels, but I used to once in a while go and watch other channels. And recently, I was looking at Vibor, what he was doing. I went once to Vibor channel, And I went on his face and I told him, I don't believe in Sushant being alive. And
I
during that
disagree.
first conversation,
I'll let you speak.
Can
I'll
I
let you
complete?
speak.
Can I
Yes.
complete? Yes. So I also said, I enjoyed your talks with Varun. I enjoyed your talks with Tiger. I enjoyed your talks with Bogart. And now you're all separated. You all should come together. And this is what I spoke on the first day. Then the next day, I came to your channel. The first thing I was asked by Sonal was which doctor you are and where is your degree from? Where is the university from? Let me tell you this. I was appointed by a German company as an international weight loss coach in 2013. Working along with Dubai government, I helped 6,000 people to lose weight. I was honored, DLIT, doctorate in marketing and training by a US university. I've spoken to the university about what's happening. I've sent my certificate for certification, which is going to be certified in US and come back, which I didn't do it before. And I'm going to present it to the public. However, when Sonal asked me this question, I avoided it. I said, let's not talk about it. I also told her, you are my daughter's age. Let's not talk about it. And second time, third time, she kept on asking. I said, I don't want to talk about it. She again attacked me. The second day, again, I came to your channel. Venki attacked me and called me fake doctor. Sonal called me fake doctor. That is the time I said, you are my daughter's age. Please don't do this. And I removed doctor from my name because when I'm coming for talking about SSRN, my doctorate should not be the point of discussion. That's why I removed doctor next day when I came. And I saw that these were youngsters. While I was typing to them, normally, whenever I used to chat in your channel, you used to answer me, Dr. Senthil, and then talk to me while I was typing. On that day, you were seeing they were attacking me, and you saw what I spoke, what I wrote, and you replied without mentioning my name. That is where I was shocked that you were watching what was happening, but you were not addressing it. Now, this is what happened. Now, long time back, I wanted to interact with you. I called you on the international call to your number. And you also said, we have to talk. We'll have to meet up. We will do some programs with you. Am I right? And I was very happy to work with you. I appreciated you genuinely from my heart. And I never did anything bad about you. I have never spoken till date anywhere anything bad about you till date in any channel. And in fact, after a few days, when I came to your channel, when I saw that Sonal was also complaining to you, I just came and I saw she was complaining to you that somebody has attacked her. I was like, man, it's only within few days. I was hurt, and why these people were attacking me for no reason. And then I said, it's karma, it has come back. This is exactly what I said. However, I never saw what she was attacked, what was written on her. I never saw it. Promise on my children and my mother. However, yesterday, after she was writing all that, you saw what are the bad words she used on me. And you wrote to me, I sent you my videos. I sent you my videos to know what is my background so that accordingly we can do programs together. And I have been going through religious study for 19 years. And I'm taking Brahmagyan sessions for the last 3 years on Zoom. And I sent you that flyer in good trust. I never spoke about it in any channel. I never marketed myself. I have my own network. I'm doing my job. And I'm not supporting anybody. I'm coming to you. I'm talking good to you. I've spoken to Bogart also once good way. And I tried to go and speak to Vibor also. I wanted every SSRian to be in good terms. Let's all focus and try to be good to one another. This is what I tried. What was the need for people to attack on my doctorate? Is it that everybody who comes to talk here has to show their degree? Now, if I go ahead and tell about myself, then you will say that, I'm trying to market myself. I'm trying to capture audience. I have my YouTube channel since beginning. And I've told you in one of the talks with you that, Varun, I don't have time to run my own YouTube channel, and I would like to come and talk with you on many subjects. This is what I said. Where is that I've gone wrong? Where is that I've abused Sonal? Where is that I've abused anybody here? Everybody here coming here saying, calling me as a fake doctor. I want to ask you, will you do that to your children? Will you do that to anybody in your family? You're all abusing me. Tell me where I've abused anybody. Now, what I've shared with personally with Varun Kapoor, if he's going to share it with others, personally, what I'm teaching to my people for last 3 years, if I have shared that with Varun personally, and then Varun's people are calling me Nityananda in Twitter, and the kind of words used on me, I've never abused anybody, even though I was abused and bad words were used on me. Not even once I've abused anybody, not used any bad words. Please go ahead.
Can I
I'm
answer
here
now? Okay.
Yes.
All right. First thing first, even though Sonal is here and I'll let her speak as well, because this is good that, things get clarified. First thing, when you say fake doctor, I never use the fake doctor till the time people clarify to me that there is no degree, there is no
What is
validation.
clarification? Didn't I explain you? Didn't I explain you on the channel on doctorate?
Don't interrupt Varun. Don't
Okay,
interrupt
now-
Varun. Let him speak.
Go ahead.
While you were talking, I was quiet, Dr. Senthil,
Okay,
and
please.
now I expect the same
Please.
from you.
Please.
Okay, now the moment you just now you mentioned something which again kind of pissed me off a little bit, that you removed the doctor from your name. If you are genuine, if I am a Dr. Varun Kapoor, be it whatever certification, validation required, I will get it done, and then I will put the title doctor or whatever in front of my name. I will not do it before I get it validated, because I don't want any person to question me on my credibility. End of the day, my name, my credibility is the most important thing, and I don't care about anything. There are certain things in the pipeline that I'm doing, but doesn't mean that I will use that right now. I will wait for it till the time I have a solid proof hanging either on the wall or I have a degree or a certificate. Now, you removing that made us all believe, and that's the first point that people were questioning me. Varun, now do you believe that he's a fake doctor because he's removed doctor? Till that point of time, I never. The second thing you mentioned about my messages.
Varun, can I give me one?
No, I let you speak, right?
No, because you questioned about my doctorate. I need to talk about it, because what you're saying is not true. Let me just clarify. I'm not going to abuse. I'm not going to overtake. I'm going to talk honestly here. When you had called me doctor, and I've explained on this channel, explaining how I got my doctorate in front of you, and you know it. You've heard it.
Everybody heard it. There's nothing
Correct. Point number
Everybody
one.
heard it.
Point number two is that in the YouTube channel, everywhere, when people can come with different names and when they can come without photographs, I decided that if the discussion and attack is going to be on my doctorate, why should I have it? Let me go ahead, just talk about SSRI. I removed that. I knew that youngsters were talking about it. I didn't want to go and fight with them. And for that, you will call me a fake doctor?
No, again, right now, you again have
Point
a
number one.
doctor
Second is, I got it 6 years back. I got it 6 years back.
Doesn't matter. Doctor will be a doctor whenever you get it, right? It doesn't really matter.
Everywhere, honorary doctorate D.Lit, I have got it from a US university for my activities in Dubai, for helping 6,000 people to lose weight, working
Varun,
with
enough
Dubai
of
municipality and health
praises.
department.
Varun, enough of his praises. Please, can you shut him up so that you can speak? He keeps repeating the 6,000 people, whatever that is. He can keep and take it all with himself. I think
I'm not abusing anybody here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, but you're not ready to listen, right? Now, do I address you as Dr. Senthil, or do I address you as Senthil, or do I address you as somebody else? We don't know. We don't know the identity of you. I can scream.
I never questioned your credibility and credentials any time in
I
my
don't
life.
have any credentials. Sorry to say that.
And
I am Varun Kapoor. That's my
well,
name.
I don't ask which degree you have done, where have you studied. I don't have to
Because I
ask all
haven't
that
put,
when I come to the
exactly, because I
social
haven't
media.
put doctor in front of my
Isn't it?
name.
See,
Isn't
he
it?
Do
keeps
you see a doctor in
interrupting.
front of
He
my
It is
keeps
name?
my
interrupting.
choice, isn't
He
it?
keeps
It is my
interrupting.
choice,
He
isn't it,
keeps
Varun?
interrupting.
Oh,
He has this
really?
habit.
One
He
second,
keeps
one second,
interrupting.
Sonal. One second, Sonal. Is that your choice?
When I'm coming
Now
on
that is
social
making me
media,
believe
when
that
I
that
am
is
coming
no,
on
no, no, no,
social
no.
media, I'm not removed
Okay.
it anywhere else, Varun. I'm not in everybody
Do you
across the
know
globe,
there is no
including my
doctor
family,
mentioned on your
loved
LinkedIn
ones,
page? Are you
everybody
aware of
knows
that?
me.
Are you aware of that?
Everywhere
There is
I'm
no
there.
doctor mentioned on LinkedIn. It is not.
It doesn't allow you to change. I've
Who are you
tried.
fooling? Who are you fooling, Dr. Senthil? What do you mean
Varun,
it is not allowing you to
Varun,
change?
Varun,
You want me to do
what
a
is the
LinkedIn
debate
session right
today?
now?
Is it, see,
You
I'm
want me
going,
to do that?
definitely, I'll make sure the university is going to contact you and they will tell you
I
what I've
don't
received.
care.
I will
I
send
really
you the
don't care
certificate.
whether you're a
No,
doctor
Who
or
now
not,
you are
cares?
Dr.
talking.
Who
Senthil.
cares?
Now, you question me on it and I answered. Again, I'm
So that's
talking
not an
very
answer,
decently
right?
to you.
That's you're
I am
telling
giving
me
you
that a
decent
LinkedIn
answer.
doesn't let you change.
I will send you
Do
my
you want me to
doctorate.
change it right
I
now?
will
I
send
can do
you,
it
I
right
will
now.
make the university to contact you. I will send you the certificate. Is that okay?
Who am I? Who am I? Why do I need that?
You question me. You question me. I will put it across the
Just
globe
do it. Just do
everywhere
it for
on
people.
every
Just do
medium.
it for
I
people.
will put
I
it
am
on every
nobody
medium.
to give you approval,
I will
right?
put it
I am
across
not.
every medium. I will put it
Absolutely.
across.
Please do
Are
it.
we
And
sitting
that
here
will
for
be,
SSRN
we'll
movement,
be,
or are we worried about my doctorate?
we are not worried about your doctorate. We are worried
I've come
about
here
if
in
we are
person.
talking to a
I've come
genuine
here in
person or
person.
not.
I've
If
come
I
in.
say I am Varun Sinha
I've come
and
here
tomorrow it
in
comes out I
person.
am Varun Sinha, then what would you
I've
say?
come
Were you
here.
talking to a fake
I've
person
come here
for the
in
last 1
person
year?
with my video on, and I'm talking to you, and I'm not running away anywhere. I've given
No,
my
no, no.
phone number to you.
If you want
I've
to
given all my
continue
details
this,
to you.
yeah, this is
What
not
is
making any
that you
sense.
I
want from
think
The
you
me?
same
need to let
person,
Varun
I
Vibhor
speak.
sit in my
Anand,
Just keep
house,
quiet.
the
and
same
you see
person,
me from
Vibhor
my house.
Anand, told me he was an intelligence officer and that's his credential. Do you want me to believe that? You could say anything you want. I could say
Don't
whatever
believe
I
me.
want.
Don't believe me, Varun. I'm not here to prove myself, and you don't have to believe me. I'm coming here for SSR, and I'm talking to you. If you don't like me, don't interact with me. And I'm never calling you fake.
And
Why
again,
are you
see, this
calling me
is
fake?
okay. You
Why are
could
you
play around
attacking
with the
me?
words, Dr. Senthil.
Why
It really doesn't
attacking
matter
me?
anymore right now.
Personally, what
Okay.
have I done to attack me? What have I done to you?
All
Tell
right.
me that.
Stop using this word. First of all,
Have I
there is no
abused you?
attack.
Have I attacked
There
you?
is
Have
not
I said
an
any bad
attack
words
on
to
you.
you? Did
Okay.
I do anything bad to
If
you?
you're not gonna let anyone talk, then Dr. Senthil, I'm gonna put myself on mute. Please go ahead. Take your time. Please go ahead.
Kick him out.
You go ahead, Varun. See the words.
Okay.
I will
Perfect.
not talk. Go
Now,
ahead.
okay. Now I will go ahead. Now stop using the word attack. And you also mentioned something right now on this live again. Varun's people. There is no Varun's people. There is no Varun's team. As a matter of fact, I don't even run that kind of Telegram group that I have to get people attached to me. They are here for Sushant. They do it for Sushant, and I happen to be just the front end, the front face. You telling me that you use, you've said a lot of things today, and you could go and check yourself. I don't have to repeat this on the live. The only point I'm trying to make is, if somebody is telling me or anybody that they are X, Y, and Z, and they are not, and if people have looked into their history and they find out that this person is projecting somebody else, there will be questions. We don't want any fake people to present themselves in the right light. We've already experienced Mr. IB officer who used to have Parambir Singh report to him and all that stuff. We've gone through that mess already. We don't want another thing of that sort. Now, the second thing, when you say I have not attacked, or you have not attacked Sonal, wishing karma on her because of whatever she spoke is a very sick and a sad thing to do. I would not even do it to the worst of my enemies. Vibhor Anand, I've taken him head on in whatever way and form, but I have not wished anything bad. I don't want him to, whatever you said, right? I mean, I don't want to even say that for him. All I want him to do is to just shut his mouth and not say anything against the family. If he cannot help the cause, then he should just shut the hell up and move out. That's the only thing I want from people. I don't malign people. I don't. And the way you put up certain things, that I already observed this, but I was just watching you and all the tweets you can read. If you were watching me, then why the hell were you trying to reach out to me? And the if you remember the WhatsApp message that you sent me, that Varun Kapoor doesn't look like, your body language doesn't show that you're interested or you don't want to speak to me. If you got that sign, then what was the necessity of you to continuously reach out to me again and again? If that was
Can
the
I
cause,
talk?
you could
You
have
asked
moved
me a
out.
question. Can I talk?
Sure.
Okay. When I was talking and I see that I don't see a reaction from you, so I personally sent a message to you. I feel that you may not be, interested in what I'm talking. I want to know your personal opinion. If you're not interested in me, then I should decently not participate in your channel. This is what I personally sent a message to you. I did not tell publicly. I did not tell anybody. I just sent a personal message to you. That is what I felt, that you are not getting connected. So I sent a personal message to you. Is it okay? I feel like that. What do you feel? That I wanted your
No, no,
opinion.
no, no, no. You want me to read the message? Now, using this kind of tone, is it okay? Is a
Go
totally
ahead.
different tone.
Please,
Rather,
please read the
you had
message.
said,
Have I abused? Have I scolded you? Have I said anything bad about you?
see, I don't know why you're stuck to these words, abuse, attack, because
Because
none of us did
you are
that.
all doing that to me.
Varun,
I've
when
never
will
done that
I
to
get my
anybody.
turn? Because this guy wouldn't stop. So
Okay,
when will I
sure,
get
sure,
my
Sonal.
turn?
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yeah, and please mute him, Varun. So first of all, on VA's channel, people were asking him about his degree and whatnot. I don't care what you have. That was on VA's channel. It's still there in the chat on day one. Okay. And then, I had my vibes about this person from day one. A lot of people knows that. And so yeah, I asked, okay, which institution? He's like, oh, I'm not a medical doctor. I've been 6,000 people, this, that, the same old story that he just repeats everywhere, right? So I just said, which institution? And he got rattled. Okay, he got rattled. So that's that. Then when this Ganesh thing happened, right? He abused so badly, and I am not a victim. I'm a warrior. I keep saying that he abused so badly, and I didn't go to this person sitting on the screen to say that, hey, help me. But this person goes to all the channels and speaks so badly about Varun, so badly. And there he goes and speaks, oh, she was saying, oh, this happened to me. And then other person said, this happened to me. And it's her karma. And he had also said to me that, oh, you are my daughter's age and this and that. I challenge him right now to read those abuses to his daughter. I challenge him. I challenge him right now. Read it to your daughter. All right. And then he goes and sits and hogs all the channels. He supports Sushant was sick and depressed. He supports Sushant. He questions Sushant's sister. He sits on VA's channels and questions, it supports all of the Sushant is alive and this and that theory. And absolutely fakester. He has his own business. He's come here all of a sudden appearing on all the channels to get subscribers. And I will question him anytime I will not sit quiet. All right. And I'm not the one who's abused. You are the one who's supported an abuser and you are questioning me. So just beware of, how you talk to other people, SSRians. In this moment, we are not alone. We have, we will stand by each other and just beware. All right. I don't care whether you're a doctor or whether you're a jadwala or whatever you are. You can keep it to yourself.
Can I, Varun?
Please.
And Varun, one more thing. And when all of this happened, he came to abuse you. I am not a moderator on your channel. Okay. He came to abuse your channel. Oh, Varun, you don't take me in and this and that. How did this become about Varun? How did this? You tell me what's the connection? I have my own brain. I speak my own brains. I stand up for myself. How does Varun not taking you? How does you supporting the abuser become about Varun's channel and I'm Varun's team and Varun, these are your youngster attackers? How did it become about that? So this guy, Varun, do not trust him. And anyone and Brijwani, these shows also, he went and he kept on peddling this. He's supporting Ria also actually, and he kept on peddling this. Oh, Sushant was sick and medication and prescription. I'm so proud of Brijwani ji that he stood by his word, and he didn't allow this fake peddler to go by his arguments. So thank you, Brijwani ji, for doing that.
Can I, Varun?
Please go ahead.
Correct. Varun, I should not be interrupted like the way I did not interrupt. Okay. Point number one is that I was not attacked one day, I was attacked 2 days. And the first day I was attacked only by her. And the second day, Venki joined, and both of them laughed at me and they started calling me fake doctor. And they did all of that. And after that, I did not go to all the channels and spoke about her. Only once I spoke, and I did not mention her name. I did not mention her name.
Because you're a coward.
See, again, Varun, see, I respect everybody's choice. See what is happening to me. I did not mention anybody's name.
You did not mention my name, but
see,
you
again, see, you are exposing yourself, Sonal. I am just talking the truth. You know what? I did not mention her name. And you don't talk in between. When I'm talking, don't talk. I respect. I did not speak. You are showing what you're doing. This is exactly what you're doing. You are abusing everybody. You use all bad words towards me. I never used even once towards you. Not even once.
We are speaking
not even once.
We are speaking the truth.
This is exactly you see, this is exactly when I was talking, you asked me to keep silent. I kept silent. Now she's on. She's interrupting me, not allowing the truth to come out. Basically, first day she attacked me, second day she attacked me, and I did not go to all the channels talking about you, Varun, nor about Sonal. And only once I said somebody attacked me, and after some time I saw that same person coming and saying they are also attacked. That is what karma is. And I said that people should not attack, people should not abuse in the SSRN movement, and everybody should come together. This is my narrative. This is what I said. I never mentioned her name. Point number one. Point number two, I never used any bad words against her till today. And even the second day when they were, they were laughing at me, Venki and she, they were attacking me. And that is the time I was writing and I was neglecting what they were doing. I kept on writing and appreciating what you were doing. And while on that day, you did not take my name, but you answered my words. Then I saw that you had seen those chats. And you see that these people attack in your channel and you don't take action. That means you don't tell them, don't do this. And I respected you. I always said that yours is a decent channel. You talk very nicely. You're an educated person. I respect you. That's why I come to you here. And when people are attacked, I requested that please let this not happen. Why anybody should be personally attacked on their credentials or anything. Till today, tell me one person in the SSRN movement I have attacked or I've used bad words.
Okay. First of all, I just want to say a couple of things. I've heard you say a lot of things about me. So don't say you have not said bad things about me. Or, when I say bad, doesn't mean you're abusing me. Okay. I'm not going to use the word abuse. You have said, this is what happens on their platform. This is how this is being dealt. First of all, if people are chatting on in the public, whatever chat, I necessarily don't respond to every single chat. Simple as that. Even though I might have responded to you in on the face without taking names or whatever, but I don't respond to every single thing. Some few things I ignore in the chat. Now, just let me make one thing very clear. There have been, you're taking Venki and Sonal's name. There are more people who have pinged me with screenshots, who have shown me your clips. And recently somebody put that video on because I don't watch VA's channel and videos, where you are saying to Bridge that don't say that. I disagree with you, Bridge, that a intelligent, a smart person like Sushant could be fed this. That is not possible. What are you trying to imply? Are you trying to imply he was taking all the drugs knowingly, or he wanted the drugs? I mean, see, it's all about how you imply. As I said, you're too good with words. Yes, you can play around with the words now, whatever you want to tweak it. The message went loud and clear. People saw it, people heard it, and that's when people started questioning. All right. So I am nobody to judge. There are people who are asking those
Varun,
questions.
I request you, please watch the entire video. People send you the clips, and if people are feeding you with information, please go ahead and watch the full video. Towards the end of the video, Bridge as I apologized to him saying that if I hurt him, and he also apologized to him saying that I mistook you. And I said, is there an angle that there
No,
is
that
done?
doesn't make any sense.
They have done some
That
vasikara.
doesn't make any
They
sense,
have
Dr.
done some
Senthil.
vasikara.
What if Vibhor
Or
says
have they
tomorrow
done?
that I'm sorry?
Can I complete?
What if Vibhor says tomorrow I'm sorry that I abused the sisters? What if he says I'm sorry, Sushant was not alive, I was
No,
just
I
faking
did
it?
not
What do
abuse.
you do?
I did
This
not abuse.
this
You
sorry thing is not
quoted
something which
you
should
just
work.
quoted one line of what I said, and what I said after that you did not quote. What I said before that you did not quote. I said there is a possibility they use the black magic or they use Yantra Chintamani, where he had this problem, and he was not allowed to meet his family. I explained all of that. You took only one part of that. Go ahead and watch the entire video.
See, there are one part of every session that you've been on, every single platform you're going,
Varun,
you're saying things
Varun,
against the
what I
family,
believe in,
you're
what I
saying things
express,
against every.
why you should have difference of opinion with me, what I do, what I believe in. And I came to know Vibhor or you only with your channel. And I'm just coming and watching the channel. I'm already busy in my life. Sometimes I come and express myself and go ahead and do my work. And I told you very clearly, I don't want to create another channel. And even today, I would not have come on. I'm talking to Varun. I would not have come on Twitter. In fact, I was abused and bad words were used, so I came to defend myself. Otherwise, I was not on Twitter. I never
Varun,
said
lot of the
anything
people
about you guys
in
on
the
Twitter.
chat are
I was,
asking, lot of the
bad
people
mouth
in
and
the chat are asking,
so I
Varun,
came
one second. Lot of the people in the chat are asking that why was he sitting quiet when BA was saying and abusing Sushant's father by saying, "Kya kha ke paida kiya hai?" Is this guy for real? Is this guy here for Sushant's moment? Why was he just sitting and
Okay.
laughing and smiling?
There are a lot of things, Varun. You have to go back and listen to him. That I've also said in the same channel, there is no control on him, and he keeps on talking. And when he was with Varun, Varun could not control him. He could talk whatever nonsense he wants. See,
I
again,
parted ways.
can I
And I
complete?
parted ways.
Can I complete?
I
I
stopped
said
being with
the
him.
same thing. I told him in the channel. Same thing with happened with Tiger.
No,
And
he
same
didn't.
thing.
No, he
Okay,
Can I
didn't.
guys.
That
complete?
video is out
Can I
there.
complete, Sonal?
Unfortunately, one second. I have to take this urgent call right now. I'm not going to end this session. Tanya ji, please take over. I
Yes,
think others want to talk. I'm going to
I'm
be
here.
back in like 10 minutes. I have to take
Sure.
this call. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Just let me go through, finish this off. I will call you Mr. Central. I don't know who you are, whether you're a doctor, compounder, chemist, I don't care. I just consider everybody as SSR warriors. I have come here because I supported Sonal because she was said that she got what she deserved. That was the statement which was posted, and that was a trigger point for everybody. Because not because she's a woman, because she's a human. No human should be treated that way. No human should be said that way. That is one thing. I am Venetian. You wrote to me on it. Now I'm telling you. That's the reason why. I blocked you because I consider you to be a trash. You write trash, you say trash, and you dump, and we don't want your trash to be dumped on us. That is second. How can you be judgmental? Who is behind that name? There are so many on SSR Warriors using Sushant's name as Futon, as SSR. Do you think that all of them don't have a life? Did your mother have a life or no? She must be a homemaker. Who knows? I'm a homemaker. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. Okay. And I'm still doing some time to be on this movement. And you write without even knowing, just because that person just writes Venetian, you put, oh, have a life, you don't have a name. Do you ask so many people coming on VS channel, oh, you all come with that name, Futon is this or Futon is that? And do you ask, why don't you come with your original name? You never ask them. And I don't care why you don't ask them. I'm just talking from my point of view. You said that to me, and I'm replying to you, Mr. Central, that I'm a homemaker. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. Okay, no, you cannot say. You have to listen first. You are not a victim. You're playing that victim card just to show the whole media that you are a victim. You are not. You say things to others, and then you turn things around, twist things around, and make it known that as if you are a victim. You said that to Sonal, saying that you got what you deserved. It's your karma. That was a mistake. And I hope you apologize for that statement, what you did to her, and you do it in front of the whole media. As a person, as a human, you need to do that. That's all I'm saying. And I am what I am. I'm a homemaker and I'm proud of it. And there are many like me who are here in this movement, who are homemakers, who are just a mother or just a wife, and still here in the movement fighting for Sushant. And we are proud of it. We don't need someone like you to give us a label or a card saying that, what, I have a life. We have a life. You get a life. Instead of spending your time and doing whatever constructive work you're doing, you have come into this movement very late, first of all, and on the top you're trying to teach us and trying to change the movement. Who gave you the authority? Let me ask you, to bring all the YouTubers together, bring this together, bring that together? Who gave you this authority? Did you ever ask whether they require it? Do they need it? You can't just throw your weight around. That's exactly what you are doing. You're just throwing your weight around when it is not required. So rectify it, and please, as you say, be humble and be human.
Can I talk now? Can I reply?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Judiji, I respect your age. My mother is also a homemaker, and homemaker is a big job. Today, if I'm successful, because of my homemaker mother. And I never, ever will speak anything against homemaker. Now, yesterday morning till night, overnight, I did not even sleep. When I was attacked continuously, without even knowing what happened on both sides, without knowing both sides, when I was attacked, I had to reply everybody. I had to keep on replying everybody, and I had never abused everybody. I was attacked without even knowing what happened to me. And
were attacked.
this can I complete? I did not disturb you. I did not disturb you. I kept listening to you. You called me trash. You asked me so many questions. I did not speak to you.
No.
I did not disturb you.
You were not attacked.
I did not disturb you. I'm answering you. I'm answering you.
You were judgmental.
You are using, at your age, you are using all the bad words. I'm not. I'm respecting you.
Judy,
I'm not. I'm respecting you. Hello, you should allow me to talk.
No, you've been talking for hours.
Sonal, I'm not talking to you.
Excuse me.
Listen,
There
please.
was never any bad words.
She asked me a question. I'm answering her.
Very
politely.
You are
just
putting
a moment.
words.
Just a moment, Judy.
He's putting words. There were never bad words in the tweet. You can check Sonal's tweet.
Yes, I've seen it. There is no bad words.
He was judgmental without knowing the person. I know who you are, and that's why I posted. If I would not know your face, if I would have not known you, I would have not written against you.
I'm not even mentioning it. It started with a bad word about me. I don't want even name what she spoke about me in Twitter.
Liar.
Okay, Mr.
Come on,
Senthil.
go and read, Sonal. Go and read what you have written.
Mr. Senthil, let me talk. Please let me talk. Mr. Senthil, let me talk.
No, one second.
Sonal,
Go and read.
Sonal.
Pooja, one second. I need to respond to this. Senthil, you go and read who you supported. Go and read those tweets to your
What did you write today about me? What did you write about me in the Twitter first? What did you write about me in the Twitter? You said you did not write bad. Judy is supporting that you did not write bad about me, right? What are the words you use?
Mr. Senthil, let her talk.
Stop shouting. You went and chat on that VA's channel and talked about me. That's when I called you out with your own.
Did I mention your name?
Right?
It is not the matter of mentioning your name, Mr. Senthil. It is very diplomatic way of talking about somebody on a channel. We are not stupid.
Tanya ji, I was attacked, and I said that if I'm being honest. I said again, promise on my children. I said I never went and saw what chat Sonal and the other guy had, what she was abused. I had no clue. And in fact, when I came to Varun's channel, I saw that she was saying people should not attack. But I felt that I was attacked by the same girl 2 days back. That's
Then
exactly what I saw.
you should know the attack. Why somebody has attacked Sonal? You
Why
should
I
have
was
done
attacked? What did I do for her?
studied
Tanya,
the
why she attacked me?
right.
What did I do
Now
for
you
her?
were telling Varun at the moment that you just saw one thing.
Tanya,
And
what did I do for her? Please ask her. You are all questioning me only, right? What
No,
did
but
I do to her bad? Why
this is what
did she
has.
attack me
Listen
for
to
2
me.
days? This happened
Listen
after
to
that.
me.
This happened
Listen
after
to
that,
me,
correct?
Mr. Sentinel. Listen to me. The thing is that you call yourself a very motivational speaker, a very spiritual person, and then you are sitting over there in Twitter and trying to answer each and every tweet. You should have just made a general tweet and finished it off. You are just
Tanya
going
ji,
on and on. People
Tanya
will go
ji,
on.
I
They are
never
not
spoke about
attacking,
the
they are just
SSRN movement in
pinpointing.
my
That is the word.
Twitter. I have never spoken about SSRN movement in my Twitter, and all my people are there. When I was abused with bad language, I had to go and justify. I replied to all the tweets.
As
I
being a
only replied.
motivational speaker, and a senior
You
over
go
here,
back and see.
you could have done it on a private
I only
message.
told them to
Mr.
correct themselves.
Senthil, if somebody
And
is
Tanya,
doing it outside, you could have taken it in your hands and done it one-to-one on her DMs.
I have
So
done
that is
that.
the
I have
and
way
sent
the
a
Tanya,
message
how
adult
to
does
goes
Varun.
through.
Tanya ask
That
him?
is the way
Ask
the
him.
adult goes through. That
I have
How
done
you
that separately. I told
have
her,
not done it.
you are like my daughter. Let's not do this. I have told her. I have requested
No,
her
okay,
in
that is
front of
finished.
the
But when
channel,
she did it
in front of
yesterday,
hundreds of people, when they were teasing me, harassing me, they were calling me fake doctor. I requested her. I told her, I am your dad's age. Please don't do this. I requested in front of everybody when she was attacking me. It is
why
before
do
all
you
this
use
happened.
the word attack? What is she attacking?
Why? Why she had to do? What have I done for
It's
her?
not
What have
done.
I done for
It's
her?
not done
Why she should do
because
this to
you
me?
came onto Varun's channel and you started, becoming a co-host over here. That was
Who host?
Yeah,
bothering people.
hogging the space.
Yes, you
Me to
Tanya,
host?
Tanya, ask him. Tanya, can you mute him? Ask him. Tanya, ask him that
I
how
will
about
mute. I have
how.
decency.
Tanya, ask him that why did when this thing happened between me and him and he spoke and shat on that channel about me, how did this whole thing become about Varun's channel and him not allowed on Varun's channel? What does I have to do with Varun? What does Varun have to do with me?
This is
So why is he playing such a big victim?
No, why
Tanya,
don't you go to
Tanya,
Tanya,
Tanya, can I?
why do you have to go to
She asked
another
a question.
channel
Can I?
and talk about
She asked a
other
question. Can
channels?
I?
Why?
Tanya,
Why
she
is
asked a
it
question. Can I
necessary?
answer?
No,
She
first I
asked a
want to
question. Can
know.
I?
No, first I want you to answer these two
Please,
answers. Why do
please.
you have to go to another channel and discuss about this channel which channel gave you a visibility? A visibility.
No, I'd been to other channels too. I'd gone to Pogot channel. I've gone to so many channels. I've spoken in the last 1 year in so many channels.
But
Whenever
now
I
you
had time.
just, a few minutes ago, you
All
just
the
said
time
that I
here.
did not. No, Tanya.
I don't go regularly, I said, Judy.
You said
I don't go regularly.
No, you
In
said
the
what?
last 1
You
year, I've
just,
not come
you
recently.
just,
I've
you
been
just
there.
said,
I've spoken to
you
Vibor and
just
Varun
said,
in August
you
last year.
just said
I've
1 year
spoken to
I've
all
come
of
to
them.
Varun's channel only. You just
I
said
don't
it
come
now.
regularly.
You
I don't
said
come
it.
regularly. That's what I said.
You see, whoever's channel you go, we don't care. You go to anybody's
Judiji,
channel.
why you have to be so angry and upset about me when you don't even know who I am?
No, but I don't care. Why should I be upset? I'm upset.
See the words which you're using.
You
You saw something written by Sonal, you came to attack me, isn't it?
no, not said.
And you say mother of
He
two.
keeps
I
saying
could also
attack,
be like your
attack,
son.
attack. What is
And you
attack?
never questioned
What
her,
is
Sonal, why
attacking
did
me?
you do this? You should not do this. As a daughter, don't you think you should also suggest her not to do it? None of you. None of you here are telling her, you are a youngster, you should not do this. Are you advising her?
Go to Devra channel and do all this.
You are not advising her, like as an elderly person, you are not advising her, correct?
Can you
You're only teaching me. You're only
listen?
abusing me. You are calling me trash, and you are
No,
calling me
you
bad. You
are,
don't even know
because
who I am,
you are
isn't it?
you are saying that
You are an
our
elderly
lives.
person, like my
When
mother's
you
age,
don't let
and
your
you
mother
call
go
that
and
you have
life,
2 children, and you don't even know about me, and you abuse me just because you heard something from
abuse.
Sonal. That's it.
Anya,
That's what you do.
has gotten
Jude,
a lot of.
And even know why should you
Can
be angry with me? You don't even know me,
you
ma'am.
mute him? Can you mute him, Tanya? He's gotten a lot of speaking time. He's hogged a lot of
Yeah,
space on this channel.
he just doesn't allow others
Can you
to
just?
speak.
You asked a question, I come to answer,
No,
ma'am.
no one's asking you a
You
question.
asked a question. Tanya,
No one's asking you a question. We are just
No,
expressing
just just
our
listen.
stories. Yeah.
We called you trash because you just say things with being judgmental without knowing the face behind that name. There are many on Twitter without a name, and that does not mean that they are not true SSRians or they're true SSRians. That's one thing. There are many using Sushant's names or Futon's names, but we don't know whether they're true SSRians or whether they're not. But you can't be judgmental about them. Secondly, I just saw. I'm not talking about the abuse or whatever you're
But you're
talking.
all
I don't know
judging
why you have
me.
to. Can you just listen to me, please? Just
You are
please
judging me,
listen.
ma'am.
Just listen to me. It was a statement said to another human being, not to a woman or a man. Let me make it clear, saying that you deserve what you got because karma gets back to you. That was a statement, and it was a support to another human being, another woman. That's the
He's
reason
gone.
he's gone. He ran away. Good.
Yes. Now, Judy, the thing was that what I was trying to tell him was that before you comment and laugh on somebody and say that is her karma, at least read what was her attack upon. At least inform yourself. But that he did not. He just heard the word attack and he started telling that Sonal blah 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 blah
He's
blah.
such a pack of
Also,
lies.
Tanya,
He just twists and turns, and he
Yeah,
just
because he's
uses
a
the word.
motivational speaker. They have the hang of talking.
And
That's
he
what
just
he's trying.
wants to use the word that, oh, I'm abused, I'm this targeted, and he's playing the victim card. The rest of us are all his attackers.
and also, Tanya, I didn't attack him. I just questioned his doctor. Yes, I did, because
Yeah,
he
but
was speaking some things that I didn't agree with. And so then, also, how does Varun come in all of this? How does his channel and him
why does
complaining,
he have
oh,
to
Varun
go
said, like,
to a
yeah.
channel and say this person and that his people over there from that channel वो तो सबके साथ ऐसा करते हैं, they do with them these people like this, पहले आपको चढ़ाते हैं फिर आपको गिराते हैं. All these words were said about Varun. What is this? It's not
Okay,
true.
guys. I don't know. Looks like he's not here anymore. So
He ran.
yeah. So I don't know what happened or who said what. I was away for these 10-15 minutes.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
he just played the victim card. That he's the victimized. He's attacked. He's abused. So he's the victim over here,
Okay.
and the rest
Yeah,
of us
that's
are all the bad. That's the thing.
correct. Did he
No,
bring any kind of disability card or anything like that also? Like normally these
no,
people
no,
do,
no,
right?
no.
He did. He did.
Okay.
He did. He blamed every
Okay.
single person that attacked him, and poor him, he's a victim, but he should not be allowed on this channel anymore, Varun, because he's peddling fake stories, theories about SSR,
All right.
and he's disrespecting all the warriors. So I think he should enough of the stage time. And over here, when he was here, he took away all the time of speaking and hogging and still talking about himself. So
Got it. Okay. So it looks like he's back. He's saying I'm here. So here's the link. Um,
hi.
but I don't
Anyway,
know.
whatever I wanted to tell him, I told him, Varun. It's like going round and round the bush because this guy just keeps on doing the same thing. It's no point It's like banging your head against a wall. That's the thing, you know. So I just hope you deal with him in the right way and just put him in his place. And I'll
No,
take your lead then. Okay.
Judy, what it is that at least he should apologize to Sonal for having, said so about the karma thing because on the
He should
abuses.
apologize to the movement because by doing
And
this, it's putting a bad. He's abusing Sushant, not anybody else. Anybody
actually,
who
I don't
says
want even an apology from that filthy mouth. I think he owes an apology to Sushant and his family. I do
exactly.
not want
First of all, going and
apology from
sitting on
anybody.
BS channel and listening the trash which is said for Sushant and for his family is a big stigma to the movement, and he is a stigma, and that's why he is a trash. All those who sit there and listen to the vomit spilling out on that channel against Sushant and his family are trash. Simple as that.
Okay.
Okay, I think
I
Pooja
don't
would
know
like to
why
say.
he's saying he's blocked. I'm gonna just quickly check if he's blocked or not. I'm gonna unblock him if I have to. But
I
please,
think let Pooja take the mic now.
sure.
Pooja,
Hello,
hi.
hello everyone.
No, Varun, he is not blocked. He is in chat.
and he's saying he was removed from the screen.
Actually, you're right. How can he be blocked but still chat? That is not possible. That is not possible, actually. Yeah, you're right. If you were blocked, your chat would not appear. That's how the blocking works.
Okay, please let Pooja speak now. Thank you.
Okay, sure.
Hello,
Hello,
everyone. Hello.
Varun,
Varun,
can you hear me?
Sonali, Soloni ji, somebody is speaking.
yes.
Okay, come Pooja. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Does anyone remember the name of the person who was his screen name was, or he started a YouTube channel by the name of Battery Down? He used to come a lot on Varun's show. I don't remember his name. Can one of you tell me his screen name?
Dhruva.
Yeah, Dhruva. So I regarding this person VS, I will speak from my point of view, and I just want everybody to like come back to being an SSRian and work towards that. Uh, what had happened was I used to watch this VS guy on Varun's show, and I could not even stand him then. Very filthy person, very bad thoughts, and he's definitely a paid bot. Then I came to know that he started his own channel, and there was talk about it on this show that Dhruva had gone over there to VS to clarify some things. So, out of curiosity, that time I had seen that show on VS. I really don't like him at all. तभी जब मैं गई थी, there was everybody over there had so much negative energy, and there were these ladies, and I'm going to say it now. They were they were calling themselves the assistants of VS moderators, and I found it very unbelievable that even a person with a medium IQ, how can they support VS so much, like trying to uh, you know um or soothe his ego or try to impress him. And anybody who goes on VS's show, it is a show where they talk about everybody else. It's a gossip
Pooja,
show.
who is VS? Who is VS?
VS is, sorry, I mean VA. VA.
Okay, thank you.
VA. I'm not very good with names. I'm sorry about that. So this VA person, anybody who goes on that show, either they talk about somebody else, or they are provoked, and they have this one theory that um, SSR / Jacob is alive. Now, I'm very sorry that some of you women had to go through abusive trolling on Twitter. I saw some those of your tweets, and it was totally unnecessary. But I also want to tell you that when we are online, let's try all of us to be strong, because social media is a very, very harsh place. And sometimes many a times even I use that to my advantage to go after these bolitards. So it happens both ways. Many of my accounts have been blocked several times because I've said something and that didn't sit well with these bolitards, and it happens. SSR is like a son to all of us, or a younger brother, or somebody people see him as a role model too. And for many of us here, we feel for him, we feel for his family. And I would just request everybody, let's not fight with each other, let's not bring people to clarify things on the show also. And even if we do, just give it 30 minutes and let's just focus on SSR. I had reached out to Varun last week on WhatsApp that lots is going on in Bollywood right now with Shilpa Shetty and Kundra, and their paid PR, and we need to get on top of it, because they are coming strong, and some of these people are paid bots, paid YouTubers to come and rattle our piece over here, and to cause a divide between us. And they are watching this show right now, and they are being extremely happy about it. So let's not give them what they want, let's stay united. It has been a huge setback for me as well when I found out last week that Ganesh is also a fraud, and some of the things that came up and what he did to Sonal. It's very sad, because I don't feel bad for myself that it was a betrayal, because I have no connection. I feel like even after Sushant's death, He barely has any friends who are standing up for him, and the ones who said they were his friends, they are just there for the money and fame. It's extremely heartbreaking. So let's just take a step back and realign and refocus on SSR and going against Bollywood, because getting justice for Bollywood also goes hand in hand with bringing Bollywood down and banning them and not watching their movies and being extremely active. So more and more people don't watch Bollywood. I don't know when we will get the legal justice. It's a long, run, it seems. But uh, I don't want any more people becoming like Sushant, or getting bullied like Sushant. Maybe someday my own children may want to go to Bollywood. So let's try to create a safe place and just work for Sushant. His sister Priyanka, her video was so heart melting, and let's just focus only on Sushant and anti Bollywood elements, please. And nobody is going to agree with their. I'm seeing this chat, like this, what is happening online for the last 45 minutes, and really nobody's agreeing with anybody. Despite there being Twitter evidence and screenshots, people are denying their own words. So it's my humble request. You all have been here with the SSR movement from the very beginning, and with Varun. So let's just stay. Our group is becoming really small with Ganesh. Being what he is, many people have left with him also. So I just think it's a really low time for us, and let's just get our act together and be what we are good at.
Super. Thank you, Pooja. Very well said. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. And
Yeah.
we'll definitely follow.
No, I really care about us, and I don't want anybody to follow me or
No,
to
no,
go
your
with me.
advice.
No,
I
it
said,
is just a humble suggestion. And I will say, one of the other things I feel very strongly about is that I am in USA, and I feel I can talk anything about Bollywood people, anything.
hmm,
But I have many of my contemporaries in Bombay. I'm from Bombay. If they say anything about Bollywood or anything about Baby Penguin, which is also related to SSR, they fear for their lives. They fear their accounts are getting hacked. They fear that through their IP address they may be found.
yeah.
Like there is one person who I watch regularly, Shuddh Manoranjan. Now,
Hmm.
when the Kundra gate happened, he was giving news every 10 minutes on Shilpa. And I was really enjoying it, because for me, that's Bollywood bashing, more exposure. And I feel that Kundra and SSR are SSR's death are indirectly related, because I have my own reasons from what I have read over the last 1 year. That poor guy was like doing it for 2 weeks, and it was really fun for me to watch it. Then this Shilpa Shetty went ahead and did a 25 crore class action suit against all YouTubers. And wo Vichara Banda had to remove his videos, and he stopped talking on Shilpa Shetty and Kundra. And I had no way to get any news on Shilpa. And the next day, after the class action suit was filed in the court, the next day Shilpa Shetty makes a statement on Instagram and Twitter explaining her side, which was a very pathetic statement. And so this is all planned, and uske baad, again, people, these Bollywood actors, some of these actors came in support of her, and one of them was Madhavan. I never expected Madhavan to come in support of Shilpa. So that was again a shock for me कि ये लोग सब एक जैसे ही हैं, इन लोगों को कोई शर्म नहीं है. And we really need to stand strong, because these people have a lot of money, a lot of power. They can buy everything with money. They can buy witnesses with money. Whatever we have, especially us YouTubers and us speakers who are outside of India, we have one strong thing that they cannot get to us, and they can never stop or close down Varun's show. So let's just take advantage of that and go after them. I promise you they're watching this show, and they have it for Varun and they have it for us. So let's take advantage of that.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Pooja. So I will now invite Dr. Nadia, if you like to say a few words. Over to you.
Um, Hi, Tanya, Sonal,
Hi.
and Pooja, and Varun.
Hello.
I think Varun is just behind the screen. So I completely agree, concur with what Pooja said. I think very well narrated, Pooja. Well done. And here goes the woman power. I joined this show actually a bit late, and all I heard was rattling. I was a bit surprised because this is not what Varun's show is about. So it just came to me as a surprise. And then what I realized in those last 30 minutes is just it was time killing. This was to create some kind of an impression. And if you relate it to what Pooja said just now, is people who are not based in India, they have a better voice to or better thoughts and a power to voice against the concerns what we are fighting for, and the justice for SSR. So basically, all possible actions have been done to malign or derail the movement, and this was something like killing the time. This person came with so-called thought-provoking ideas. I think if you see वो घिसा पिटा रिकॉर्ड बोलते हैं ना, वो रिकॉर्ड ही वापस घिस वही बज रहा था घूम फिर के I'm like, speak something more than that, man. I mean, and then I just couldn't resist myself and to join the chat. Nothing against. I think what we need to take home message of it is, yes, women are powerful. That's number one. But at the same time, we don't need to lose our dignity while we are raising our concerns or raising fights, putting our fights against anyone. We need to follow our modesty, because what I heard some women or someone being upset, yes, I think the people had full right to get upset against what had happened, but I think there is a way to put that across, and primarily because people are just trying to malign and derail the movement. So we got to take every action very, very, very cautiously. And I think I won't take more time because Pooja has absolutely narrated everything what I wanted to say, so I don't want to repeat it. But that's it. More power to all the women and more power to Varun.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much. Thank you, Dr. Nadia. That was lovely. Actually, the thing is, Dr. Nadia, nobody would have said anything to Mr. Sentil till he hadn't gone to another channel and spoke about this channel. Okay, he did not take names, agreed, but all of us are also hearing he's meaning them. Those people also come to this channel and hear the conversation. So nobody is a fool. You don't take names and you go and talk. That's no way. He
Mm.
could have dealt it over here, one to one, asked Varun for a meeting, done it with Sonal, and things would have been hushed up. Everything would be forgotten and forgiven. But you go to other channels and you start talking, that is wrong. And he calls himself a motivational speaker. So, what is the difference? What is he going to teach? What is he going to motivate?
No, I don't
Nothing.
think he came across a motivational speaker. There is no doubt, and that's the precise thing. I said my words. If you listen, what I said is uh, this is all done on purpose, probably just to kill the time. So now this is 2 hour 13-minute show. People who are busy, nobody's going to watch this 2 hour 13-minute show, right? People are going to watch first half an hour, 40 minutes. That's it. And also we can't forget the emotions involved in this movement, and there are a lot of people who still keep on visiting different channel. I do go on one more channel as well occasionally, but that doesn't mean I don't know, if people want to talk about other channel, who are we to stop?
Anyways, I don't think Mr. Central you would be able to come right now because I don't have the admin rights and the administrator is away for some time. And if you are having problems with this identity, if you could make another ID and come, I think then it may work. If you change your name and if you go into Google account and change it,
First of
because
all, I was so shocked. Why are we talking about the heading like doctor and not doctor? Because then I started thinking myself that I'm a doctor. Do I have to show my ID to these
no,
people?
it's not that, you see, because there must have been some reason why he was asked. At that period of time, I was not using the internet for 6 weeks. So from where it started, I won't be able to answer you, but I'm sure Sonal would be able to. But that's what she said. He was on VA's channel from
Mm.
where it started. There, people were asking him, and that's how it continued to come
I
here
think
as well.
by talking that we are giving more publicity to other channels who, in a way,
Exactly.
they stay away. So let's not talk about it. Honestly,
all
let's.
the girls all the girls of that channel, and I am saying this as a woman too, it is how they suck it up to VA is really puke worthy. My head hangs in shame, like where is the IQ of just a human being, that they all believe that SSR is alive, and they defend VA against like anybody else who comes and talks or questions VA. And it's really pathetic. So let's just ignore that show. They are running their own imaginary show about whatever they want to do. He's a paid person, and उसको बहुत पैसे मिल रहे हैं ये सब बोलने के लिए.
Let him earn his money. Na? If he's destined to earn that money, let him earn. We cannot
Yeah,
take anybody's destiny.
no, we
And all
cannot.
five
Yeah,
fingers are not alike. So if people want to
yeah.
believe in him, very good. They worship him, they believe him, they follow him. If we don't want to, we should not do it. He's doing his job, we'll do our part. I think live and let live policy we should have. We should not be bothered what others are doing,
Yeah, let
actually.
them do what they are best at. Let us do what we are best at.
And sooner or later, let's see what will come out. So, Sonal, do you have few words to add over here? Would you like to talk? Because I don't think I can end the session. Sonal, are you there? Yeah. Yes.
Mhm.
Please
Yeah, hi,
continue.
hi, yeah, hi, Tanya. And I apologize for, I was very angry. So I still didn't abuse, but I was very angry at that person because rightfully so, he's done really, really bad. And he's lauded the abusers of me and my family and my dad, who's not even alive. So I had to give that back. But I have not attacked. Neither Varun has attacked him, neither Venki. No one has attacked him. What does attack even mean? Right? No one's attacked him. But what his frustration is that people started seeing his true colors, and people started not liking him being on the screen, and so maybe he wasn't welcome, and so he took his frustration out on me, on Varun, on separate topics, and then combined it all and said I'm being attacked. So yeah, that's that. We are all here in the moment. We are all fighting for the justice. If we don't stand up for ourselves, then we are not even capable to stand up for Sushant. And we always, we cannot ignore. We always have to stand up for those peddling wrong theories also. Through those negating those theories and shutting down those theories is how we are going to be able to reach our path to justice for Sushant Singh Rajput. So yes, I am all for. I have always been a very positive person. I'm all for that. But if someone comes and maligns Sushant's family, someone comes and maligns me, I will not sit quiet. So, and I really appreciate all of those who understood, what wrong this person has done, and for standing for the truth. So
May I
that's
say something, please?
sure,
Sure.
Pooja.
Yes. See, I've been on, like all of you, I mean, I have been on social media for 10, 12 years. And before SSR and even now, I am part of many political groups on Facebook and follow political activists on Twitter. Thing is, when somebody really abuses you, this is what I do. When somebody abuses me, in the beginning, I used to feel really like I used to take it personally. Ki, do people not have manners? This is the way to talk online. But then over the years, I realized that if somebody says a bad word, let's say idiot, calls me an idiot, I stopped feeling bad about it, and in fact, I abused back at the person. So finish the thing off there only. जो Twitter में होता है, finish it off there. Now there is a school of thought where someone may advise you that if somebody is abusing you, then you don't have to fall to that level. Then if you take that advice, then don't feel victimized. Just come out of it with your head high and don't victimize yourself. But if you don't believe in that, and I don't believe in that, if I abuse somebody back, if they're abusing me, that I fall to their level, because I want to give it back and settle the score that time itself. I will give it back. Whether somebody abuses me, my family, I will not take it personally. I will give it equally or more bad. And this is what I do. uh, uh, it's all equal on social media. There is no whether you speak Hindi, English, any language, everybody is equal on social media. There is no class. Like, okay, you are a Gandhi, or you are you are this privileged person. Just give it back that time and settle the score and move ahead. Then two things: either go with the thing that I will not stoop to their level and forget about it, or give it back right then and there.
Okay. No, what I want to say is, Senthil ji, that do you want to come and admit that it was your mistake to have gone from this channel to another channel and sat down and bashed these two? You
For
started it.
days. Actually, for Varun, he's been doing this for days. We bring to Varun's attention, and Varun kind of, says, okay, let him do it, let him do it. But I think there is a limit to something. He has done this for days, and it is all out in public. The videos are all out there. So it's not like, we are making it up.
Exactly. So you started it, and that is why. No, why should I ask Sonal? It is you who started it. The person who starts has to suffer the consequences. Had you not started, had you not gone to another channel and sat and bashed them up, or Varun, it wouldn't have accelerated so high. You did, Mr. Senthil. Everybody is saying that. She did not start. You were at just telling somebody that we need your degree. It doesn't matter. It doesn't say much anything.
Yeah, and
What
and
is about?
even if someone started from here, right? What does it have to do with Varun's channel and him bashing Varun now and him bashing Varun's channel somewhere else? Why is he combining two completely different things? How
Guys,
does everything have to do with Varun?
sorry.
You asked him that
Let's
question.
I think we are diverted big time, and people are achieving what they are looking for. We got to be very smart over here. Stop entertaining. That would be my
Yeah,
sincere
yeah,
request.
and
Stop
this
it,
thing,
please.
right? This VA, especially VA, and the kangaroo person from the other country. He's also a YouTuber. You know who I'm talking about. From the
Mm.
very beginning, they have been anti Varun. Always, something about Varun is a thorn in their lives. It's very obvious. After all these months, Varun has been taking it. Sometimes he talks about it and gives it back. Sometimes he retaliates. Varun does everything. Sometimes he takes it quietly. Sometimes he gives it back. Sometimes he talks about it on his channel too and exposes them. So Varun has done everything. But at the end of the day, when Priyanka Singh came online with Smita ji, she acknowledged Varun and thanked him. And that is the end of the story. All these other people are burning
Yeah,
in whatever they're burning in. And this
Agreed.
is what Varun got. And not just Varun, all of us are associated Varun show because we bring class, we bring dignity to the show, and we are honest people. So they must be really burning now since the last 1 week, and they will even more. They will get aggravated because Priyanka did not mention any one of them.
yep,
And
That's the
Varun
end of
didn't
the
even
story.
ask. They mentioned his name on their own. Varun didn't even ask, right? So
Yes,
and then all
that's
of
the
a sudden
thing.
you hear these people saying, "Oh, that's nepotism and all that." That's so childish.
Yeah. No,
you
these
know
people
whether
are,
whether
Sonal, you should see all these people have been after us, Smita ji, from day one. And I have, like, from my own account and from different accounts, I have really supported Smita. And I'm like, is Smita the culprit here, or are who are the culprits here? Should we go after the culprits, or should we spend our time proving that is Smita a good friend of SSR, or the best friend of SSR, or she's faking everything? There are no pictures of Smita and SSR on social media. The whole friendship and relationship of Smita was gauged, but is that really important? She's a warrior. She's amplifying our voice. She has more of a following, and she's gone on Republic channel and a couple of other channels. So she is a well-known face in the SSR movement. Why go
exactly.
after her? Who cares what kind of a friend she was with SSR, best friend or a colleague or just somebody who worked with him on the fest, like, organizer and actor, doesn't matter.
I've also heard people say now she's calling herself the leader of this movement. She's
Let her
never
do
said.
it.
No,
Let
but
her
she's
do
never
it.
done it. Even Priyanka said so. There's nobody's the leader. We are all
Yes,
one. We're all at the same, you know.
exactly.
But
But
people want to, pinpoint, not attack. I'll
yes,
say pinpoint because attack is a very harsh word to use. You
yes.
can.
But you
You
cannot
know,
take it away from the fact that she is a very popular face of the SSR movement. She's come on Republic show many times. She's come on Ujjwal Trivedi's show. She has been there, and she has a huge Twitter audience. And day in day out, she puts at least 20 to 30 tweets about SSR. She abuses the Bollywood people. She uses code words and gives us information about Bollytards. So let's just be grateful for that information we are getting from her, because otherwise there's no way to get information.
well, that's not true. There are plenty of ways to get information. So I wouldn't give all credit to one person.
No,
I'm
I
not.
was actually saying, I was defending her because I feel more than half the time in the other channels, or if you see Smita's tweets or and her tweets and the reactions, half the time people are questioning like, who is she? Let's
So
just
people
focus.
do whatever they want. You know,
Yeah,
as I said, there are a lot of people who have come to malign and derail the movement.
yeah,
Now, it's very difficult, honestly, to find a measure or a parameter to assess who is true and who is fake.
yeah,
And
yeah,
of late, I didn't even know about one person who we thought as SSR's friend, and I just heard about Ganesh, and it's
yeah,
shocking me as well.
yeah,
So so I probably would not go with whatever you said. Everything. I think we need to be very cautious about it. We need to tread it very very cautiously and not to jump and conclude or defend anyone for no reason. Just by putting 20 tweets, I can do 200 tweets a day. Does that mean that I is that a measure or a parameter to
No,
us?
it is not a measure or parameter. I was speaking from the point of view that people question her loyalty and her relationship with Sushant. For me, that's a waste of time, because the real culprits are somebody else. And we know who the real culprits are, the nexus, and we know that, at least I know that Smita is not part of it.
All
Nobody
right.
is going after you, Dr. Nadia.
No,
Nobody's
no,
coming
no. I
after you.
know. No, you're not.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
Let,
say that we are just talking about and giving
yeah.
leverage to
I
something
put I
probably.
put 60
I
tweets
I
of
would
SSR. I put
I
more
would
tweets than
just say,
Smita, but
may
I'm
I
not
interrupt?
famous like
May I
her.
interrupt? May I interrupt?
Yes.
We'll have to end the session. I'm sorry, it's very abrupt, but we'll have to end it. And we are not against anybody who
Yeah.
supports SSR. We will stand with everybody who is honestly supporting this movement. And we are nobody to judge anyone. That's what I'm trying to say. Let everybody do their part, let them play their part, and we do our part. Please do not judge anybody. Anybody. जो भी जो कर रहा है, let them do it. So I would thank the panelists here, Pooja, Dr. Nadia, and
Thank
Sonal,
you.
to be here. And
Thank you, Tanya.
let's stay positive and let's go
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
with the movement,
Keep the
with
spirit high and
everybody.
keep
Yeah.
united. That's all I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Sonal
ladies,
would
let's see each other tonight if Varun has a show again.
All right.
definitely, he's going to have it on
Okay.
his, yeah. So Sonal, anything you would like to say?
No, I just want to thank you and thank Varun and Pooja and Nadia ji and Judy, whoever came and spoke, and also everyone in the chat. Thanks for understanding what the real crux of the problem is, and let's just keep roaring and keep fighting for whatever comes in our way to justice for Sushant Singh Rajput. Thank you for this platform. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I just want to say one more thing to all of us over here. If we are having a problem at some platform, let's deal it on that platform itself. Let's not carry on to other platforms and malign other people, because then it just spreads. Then people talk about it, and then people think that you are a mole and you were planted and stuff like that. So
Yes,
finish
Tanya.
everything here and
Yeah.
forgive and forget.
Tanya, can I add something to that?
Please,
Also,
please.
I want people to really start observing like how something happens with me or with someone else, and all of a sudden it becomes about Varun's channel and Varun's people. I'm not Varun's people. I'm just an audience here. So the channel has been targeted a lot. So please observe these things are happening, and yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.